Land, and welcome to another episode of the G Show podcast. I am G1, and this is the Geek Out. Happy Friday, everybody. Happy Labor Day Friday. We got a long weekend ahead of us. I took the day off from work so I can have an extra long weekend. I don't mind one bit. Sorry. But yeah, it's Friday. We're here. Where else would you want to be than hanging with the G Show? Me, G1, and the co-host, the cohorts. You know, stitch in the chest. Hang on. Starting with, from the great state of the tri-state, because that is a thing, my brother, Shin Rob, a.k.a. Robbie Butterfuck over there.
With the beer! And I totally forgot to record that clip today. Fuck!
That's all good. We can do it Sunday.
Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah.
Beer.
Beer indeed. Salud. And also joining us, my sid from another crib, Gam C1. Ladies and gentlemen, how are you?
Oh, I'm doing quite all right. To answer your question, there's nowhere else I'd rather be. I'd certainly rather be here with you guys rather than watching Friday Night SmackDown.
That's right. Well, SmackDown, I think, already happened because they're somewhere out there in the Isle of
in the UK, Europe area.
That's right.
It is what it is. I was making a dig because SmackDown sucks.
Wow. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, pretty much all week, Gam's been a little bit fiery, and today is unpopular opinion, all right? It's the last Friday of the month, so I'm a little nervous about Gam. He might go crazy today. We're going to call him Gam Hams because he's going to go ham, all right? Jesus, I'm nervous. Real quick, we got off the bat comment, Anthony Mazzano. How you doing, brother? Yo, fellas, how are you? Sorry I missed some of your things. And by the way, yesterday was my birthday. Well, my friend, happy birthday to you, sir. I hope you got what you wanted.
Happy belated.
Yeah, Virgo, This Sunday's my mother's birthday. Next Friday, ladies and gentlemen, story time with G1. Next Friday is my wife's birthday. That's right. Mrs. G1's birthday is next Friday. How do I get out of that, you may ask? Because you know Fridays are for the fun and the cohorts, right? How do I get out of it? Well, you know, if you're G1, you're a sly little slick motherfucker like me, you book her a spa day after about a half hour after she gets out of work so she could go straight to the spa and hang out there for about 3 hours, which gives me ample time to do the podcast and finish and have dinner ready. Yes, she gave me a dirty look when I told her that was what the deal was. That was the plan. She gave me a dirty look. I said, well, what did you want to do? What would you want to have done? You want me to bake you a cake? I can't bake a cake. Jesus, you know, ungrateful. Ungrateful. I'm sorry. I got high. That's all I did for my birthday. Hey, man, listen, I got drunk on my birthday last year and I sung. It was fun. But
it was fun.
Today we've got a ton of stuff. We're going to be talking about, we're going to talk about Primitive War one last time until that movie finally comes out where we can fucking watch it. Excuse me. We're going to be talking about a supposed GXK Supernova leak that supposedly happened and then was backtracked real quick after a certain big Happy Toho got involved. We'll speak on that. We're also going to speculate on GXK Supernova. I know we've done this before, but see, today, ladies and gentlemen, there's a twist because we're going to be waxing poetic. That's right. We're going to do it in the form of poem. And if nobody's got anything ready, we're going to freestyle. But what the hell? It's Friday. It's a fun day. We're going to have a good old fucking time. Also, I already mentioned unpopular opinion because of Gams. Also, is the fun back in video games? Is the fun back? We got to talk some Hollow Knight SILKSONG, and apparently something that just dropped today, the beta for, or the demo, the test demo of Sonic Racing Crossroads. Is that CrossWorlds?
CrossWorlds, yes.
CrossWorlds. I get those words crossed all the fucking time with my dyslexia. Let's kick the fucking show off one more time. Anthony's last comment here. With rumors possibly that Marvel might be adapting the Judgment Day storyline in the comics after this multiverse saga, the storyline involved the Avengers, Eternals, and X-Men. Can that work? Yeah. I don't know. The way Marvel's been going, especially this year, it's terrible. I am not a fan Not a fan at all. Let me tell you something. But you know what else I'm not a fan of? Extinction level event. Primitive War. What are we doing? Okay, now this movie I was extremely hyped for. Extremely hyped for, and I'm pretty sure my cohorts here were also hyped for it. I know Brother Chase was hyped for it. And then we find out that this movie was coming out as a Phantom release, limited release. And I'm like, oh, okay, I've got, theaters that show Phantom events over here. I'm okay. Find out it's coming out on in Cinemark. Oh, great. My favorite theater is a Cinemark theater. It's right down the block. This is perfect. Come to find out it's not coming out in my Cinemark. Oh, okay. Well, if it ain't coming out on a premium screen, then I don't want to go travel fucking half hour, 45 minutes away to see this movie. Not only that, they were only playing it at 7 p.m. Do you know what G1 is doing at 7 p.m.? Snoring. It's absolutely passed out on his recliner. Done. Except for Fridays. Done. So I'm not going to see this fucking movie. Come on, man. You're killing me. It's a lot of crazy shit. They extended the run. Apparently, this movie made some type of money where they were able to extend the run, right? I'll tell you what it didn't make. It didn't make K-pop Demon Hunter money. That movie brought in $19 million in 2 days last week.
Let's fucking go.
You know what I'm saying? But they decided to up the run a bit. And I'm like, okay, maybe by upping the run and giving it more, screen time, maybe they'll drop it at my theater. And you know what? If that was the case, then maybe on a random Thursday, like let's say yesterday, when I knew I wasn't going to work today, I would have went to see it at 7 o'clock. I'd have just been like, all right, we're not going to drink today. We're going to go have a good time. But no. This is what I saw when I went on Fandango. Oh, when I went on Fathom events, actually. The place showing everything. This is what I saw. Las Vegas. Unfortunately, this event is not showing near you. You know what? Go fuck yourself.
Las Vegas, dude.
Right? Go fuck yourself, Primitive War. I get. Y'all remember when that second trailer dropped? We was like, holy shit.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. I can't believe it's come to this. Honestly, I just can't believe that they completely dropped the fucking ball here. They dropped the ball. I know Brother Chase had a whole bunch of information on this. I didn't read everything because it was, but I want to know what you guys think. And if it's playing near y'all still, Rob, is it near you? Is it anywhere near you?
The closest location that was playing it, which is the AMC, that's like 10 minutes away. They pulled it after, I believe, 4 days.
Oh my God.
Because, well, I have a couple of friends that work at that AMC, and they were like, we might have sold maybe upwards of 80 tickets.
In the 4 days total?
Yeah.
Yo, bro.
Which is fucked because they had a whole standee for it. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck happened because I've seen the trailer multiple times across my fucking internet traversals, and yeah, I was surprised. I thought this movie was gonna be the little indie that could, but apparently not. Well, at least over here. I don't know how it did elsewhere.
I can't even find it in the numbers, to be honest with you. I've been looking for it. I should maybe just do a search for it, right? Let's see. Primitive War. I'm on my favorite. Well, oh, yes. Domestic box office, not available. International box office, $94,000.
Ooh.
Yep. International release. So it dropped domestically and internationally last Friday, August 21st. And this is the crazy part. Australia, where apparently this production is from, had a limited release. New Zealand, which is like Australia's bastard brother, limited release. Nicaragua, I can't even say that damn country's name. Nicaragua.
Nicaragua, you got it.
Thank you, sir. Wide release and domestic a wide release, but it wasn't that wide, ladies and gentlemen. It just wasn't that wide. Look, right now, it's just, wow. You know what? I can't. $94,000. $94,787. This is what Primitive War made. This movie should have went straight to streaming. What do you think, Games?
Yeah, at this point, it probably should have. It would have had more traction. It would have had more interest. It would have been a much smoother experience for literally everyone if it just went to streaming. Because this whole theatrical run, quote unquote run, it's been a joke. It's been a joke. What run? You know? Like, what are we doing?
Exactly. Yo, when your production company is from Australia and you give it a limited release on Australia, that's kind of scary.
Yeah, dude.
And that's another thing too. Look, God, what? Like in the early 2000s, there was a movie came out that was an Australian movie that I fucking loved, and it's got a cult following, and it's called Undead. It is it's one of my favorite zombie movies. It's quirky at times. It's crazy at times. There's zombies. There's aliens. It's everything I want. Fucking Australian hillbillies. It's crazy, right? But that movie was a thing. It's not like that was 20 some odd years ago. And it has a cult following. This, even if it wasn't put out in theaters, if they would have just dropped this shit on one of the channels, Sci-Fi Channel or something, I don't think. Yeah, Sci-Fi could have played it because shit, they get all hardcore now. Look at the Chucky show. Or just fucking had Amazon get it or Netflix get it. I don't think this would have been the fucking failure it seems like it is, because it is a fucking failure. And it just pisses me off, man. I really wanted to see this movie, and I was really hoping that because it's not here, it would have popped up on the, 7 Seas already, but I haven't seen it. Pissed me off. Has anybody else searched by any chance?
I haven't, but I think that's pretty telling where you have a movie in theaters that doesn't even have a cam rip online.
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody.
Where, like literally so little people went to go see it that it don't got a cam rip. This
is how many people went to see it. This is it right here. Man and this dinosaur. God, look at this, man. It just looks cool, bro. I'm sorry. It was supposed to save my dinosaur love from the horrors that was Jurassic World Rebirth. Ugh, I digress. I'm not counting that, but I am. Anthony, I'm going to bust through your comments real quick. Is Primitive War an offshoot within the Jurassic franchise? No, it's not. This is no walk in the park, according to its tagline. Don't get mad at the movie, get mad at the movie studio. The movie studio, when they do limited wide release, is more of it's more in bigger cities like Los Angeles, Chicago, New York, Philadelphia, Dallas, Miami. I get it. It was playing here. It was. It just wasn't playing close to me. Like, I didn't want to go and travel 35 minutes to go sit in a small little tiny box theater. If it was playing in my favorite theater, which it should have been, it's a Cinemark event, a Fathom Cinemark, I'd have went, no problem. Okay. That's pretty much the same thing. But yeah, final words on the Extinction event that is Primitive War. Any of y'all? This is DOA.
When you can't nab a distributor and you really, really want that theatrical, like worldwide or close to worldwide as you could possibly get, sometimes going straight to streaming ain't such a bad thing. Those are my final words, because nothing that was done for this movie initially helped it from the sound of it, and that sucks.
Yeah. Games, any last words? I wonder if Game muted himself again. He did mute himself again.
Sorry, my dogs were barking. Anyways, yeah, last words. I really hope that they can salvage this when it eventually does come to streaming. But I don't think we're getting another one of these movies, boys.
Yeah.
Probably not. Probably not.
We get 3 connoisseurs, and this can't even make fucking $20,000. Come on, man. Fuck. This doesn't make sense. Jesus. Oh, well, until we meet again, Primitive War, somewhere down the line when somebody digs up the remains of our cities in a future time and they find the can of film with your name on it and they go, oh, look, Dad, dinosaurs. Speaking of dinosaurs, my God. Let me ask y'all a question. You hear about that Supernova script leak?
I heard about a fan fiction that some moron on the internet called Leaks. Sure.
Oh. Get to elaborate on that, please.
Nah.
Come on, I need to know.
I'm not giving that motherfucker any more fame.
Oh, you don't have to name a motherfucker. I just want to know if you read anything in there like that, like whatever it was leaked, whatever the fanfic was. If you saw anything that you were like, this is ridiculous.
Nah.
God dang it, Rod.
No, I didn't read it.
I didn't read it either.
It's just literally everybody was saying the same thing. This doesn't sound real. It sounds like fan fiction.
Man.
So
Fan fiction could be fun.
Fan fiction could be fun, unless it's fan fiction for the Monsterverse, apparently, because if people call some of the leaks that we've gotten in the past for the Monsterverse good fan fiction, then I think they need a taste bud renewal.
Right. So then let me ask you a question then.
What's up?
What happened to this individual who put out this fanfic talking about, I've got a leaked script here?
They took the post down.
Was there a reason? Was it fan backlash or?
I imagine they want to stay as far away from Toho's bad side as possible because they've had run-ins with Toho before.
Yeah.
Oh, so this is.
I know who we're talking about too.
Oh, so what you're saying is that this entity is, I'm not going to say popular, but quite known in the fandom?
At least on Twitter, yeah.
Yeah, if they're on social media, especially Twitter, like, yeah.
Oh, so it's not like someone from Toho Kingdom or something.
No. And he's not a motherfucker. I don't know why I said that, but it's like, bro, when you keep running into problems and they're because you keep clicking post, it's like it's time to break down and recreate on that shit because, like, come on, dude. Like, don't be your own worst enemy. Get out of your own way. Don't say nothing. Because when it comes out that these leaks, quote unquote, when it comes out that these things are just some lonely motherfucker in their basement writing shit to piss people off, it's not a good look for anybody.
So, damn, that's crazy. You know, I've had a couple of weeks ago, I had an issue, a couple of weeks, maybe a month ago. I had an issue with something in regards to that, not naming names or nothing, but it was in regard to, oh my God. Oh, saying that, Shin Godzilla 2 is happening when right now we don't know for certain. Yes, there's rumbling saying it's possible. There's a probability. We can see something, but nothing ever came to fruition, right? And I just hate that misleading clickbait shit. Because then you see something and it's in all confidence that, oh yeah, this is it. And it never happens. And it's like, you gotta pull that back. You gotta reel that in. You know what I'm saying? It's one thing to speculate. That's always fun. I've made a fucking career in this silly ass channel for the past 11 years, mostly speculating because it is fun. But don't throw it out there like a fact, And if that's what Homeboy did right now, bro, if that's what he's doing, if this is what's been landing him in hot water, does he have, I'm saying here, I don't know who it is. Does this entity have a YouTube channel or is just Twitter and everything else?
It's just Twitter.
Yeah.
And if they have a YouTube channel, nobody knows about it.
Yeah.
At
least that we don't know about it.
Yeah.
I'm going to find I'm going to get in touch with him, and I'm going to ask him to join us, and I want him to read the script.
Oh, Lordy.
Like, when it comes to movie leaks like this, it's just anybody posting anything they don't have good intentions for the film. They just want clout, because clout is a drug that a bunch of people are fucking so addicted to, and they want more of it. It's like leaks are never any good business when it comes to something like this. And I'm just like getting tired of it. And at this point, if you're not in or on the back of a Playmates box, I ain't believing a damn thing you're saying, because Playmates are the #1 MonsterVerse leakers of all time.
Yeah, it's so true.
I was going to ask you about that, being, you're the guy we go to when it comes to the figures and stuff. You know things, right? I mean, like nothing outside of the norm, right? But you would, because of what you do, it's safe to say you can get things earlier than most because of how your channel is running and what you do, correct? Is that fair?
In terms of toys, yeah.
Yes. All right. In terms of toys, do you get mad when like people start leaking shit? Oh, what'd I do? Is everybody here?
Yes.
Okay. All right. My bad. Do you get mad when people start like leaking shit that for a fact is it's not true at all? Like, could you come out and say something, or do you have to like stay behind closed doors, whatever, like what is that, NDA sign, if that's what you do?
Well, like, I don't really get bummed when toys themselves leak, to be completely honest, because at that point, we're in a major fan base where at least half of the percentile is focusing on toys. So, like, finding out about toy leaks and everything, it's really not that much of an issue. The only time it gets to a point where, like, I start getting pissed off is when somebody, like, we get a low quality image and all of a sudden there's like this magical thing that pops up because it's a blurry fucking image, a la Godzilla and GVK growing yellow crystals out of his body, when it turns out it was just Playmates packaging and it was an arrow pointing to Godzilla's chest. Motherfucker didn't grow no crystals. It's when you get a situation like that where I start getting miffed, because then everybody's talking about it, and then when the figure comes out, where are the crystals? They were never there. That's the only time where a leak or something to that extent in regards to toys pisses me off, because it's just like, guys, stop. Just stop it. Relax.
I feel you. Gams. Thoughts?
Yeah. Well, this guy has gotten in trouble before for friggin' both actually legitimate leaks and for shit posting leaks, right? This is the same, if I remember correctly, this is the same dude who supposedly like had an entire like MP4 rip file for Godzilla -1, and he got his whole account nuked because of it.
Oh.
Yeah, because he was saying that he was going to post it.
He was going to post the entire MP4 of the whole movie to fucking Twitter, and that got him banned.
Yeah, he was reinstated some days later, though, for some reason.
Yeah. But other than that, I always take leaks with the grainiest of grains of salt. And until I read it, I don't know what it really entails, how fan fiction-y it really truly is. But we're very far out into this movie. Like I think they're still shooting it, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, I think the other day, this week, as a matter of fact, from Mexico City, they were filming people running in the streets, and I was like, yes,
exactly. So like, what the hell is there to leak when they're still shooting it? Scripts are written as they're filming sometimes.
Yeah, this
so like,
yep.
So like, fucking nah, dude. So I'm just gonna call this one a wash, and maybe like in 6 months or so, we might get a more reputable leak from 4chan.
This movie comes out in 27, correct? I forget.
Yeah.
Good God, get a week. Yeah, that's so. Yeah. Again, it's one thing to speculate and have a fun time with that, but saying I've got the master copy in my hand and threatening to post it, or posting it and then running back and taking it down because you're afraid, you deserve to get kicked in the balls, bro.
Yeah, you don't play with fire like that, especially when it can lead to a lawsuit that you're not going to get like easy fucking points for because you're a social media person or you're young or whatever. It's like you have somebody else's property that is under a non-disclosure and you post that shit, bro, you kind of made your own bed.
Wow, yeah, absolutely. That is, and that's one of the things about internet culture that just fucking sucks, right? It's like everybody wants to be a star now. And your claim to fame is nothing but fucking lies. Like, dude, come on, man. Because again, I remember my first dip into the fandom when I first got the internet back in the 90s. And, that's when I found out the Hesai era, like, in full fucking scope. Like, what the fuck is all this? And I was finding, at that time, they're primitive now. They're not primitive, but they're old and defunct now. But like Rodan's Roost, there's a couple of other ones that is like, holy shit, there is a fandom online of Godzilla people. Like, what? And it fucked me up, blew my mind. I loved it, but, and I guess this is where common sense is no longer a part of the culture or society today. Back then, people didn't go running around half-cocked, spitting stupid shit that was just pure lies. They knew that there were younger fans in the area, right, or on these websites. They're not going to, like, it was just common sense. It was just more about the love for the product than just trying to garner attention to yourself. The person who ran those pages had a lot of work on their hands, and God bless everybody whose site I've ever been to on the days of the dial-up, okay? Because nowadays it sucks. You open your fucking phone and you go to the fucking twits, and blue check or not, you just running off at the mouth. You fucking with people, man. Don't fuck with people's trying what I'm trying to say.
I agree, especially at this point, because it's like I don't even know how to put it. It's just ridiculous. It's like you could be doing so much more, especially since you're somebody with a following in this fandom, a very big following.
Oh.
And you're not exactly setting any sort of an example for shit like this. And now you see it even more regularly now. I have leaks. Oh, I have this thing. I can't share it. This, that, the third, the fourth. Like, it's just like, it's getting annoying. It's like, I don't care if what you have is real or if your dad works at Nintendo real. I don't want to fucking hear it. I don't give a shit. Because whether it's real or fake, the toys are going to tell us anyway a year out from the film, maybe even shorter.
True. When was those GVK leaks? Remember when Mechagodzilla got dropped? That was what, like a year before?
Yeah, I think that was after it got delayed a year.
Oh, fuck right. Shit.
And like, with that, that's like a whole nother thing because, I mean, technically you weren't supposed to have your phone out during that and somebody snapped the picture and people were making videos. Hell, I made a video on it and I got a fucking copyright check on my channel.
Oh, shit.
I was one of the people that got copyright checked and my video got fucking nuked right off the platform. So it's like talking about shit like that, man. I mean, it's different. If it's a toy from another movie, yeah, who gives a shit, right? But if it's something like this, like, dog, it ain't even worth the trouble. And it ain't even worth the fucking public perception either because not everybody's going to be bowing at your feet, calling you God just because you said something. Some people just want to fucking go see the movie. They don't want to read the movie before they see it.
Absolutely.
That is so fucking true. Although, I mean, well, no, that is true because I like to go back and read scripts after the fact the movie came out. That's always fun to see what was there, what got changed, you know? Anthony comes in and says, whoops, I agree with you that this is all to do with clout chasing. The people who leak stuff on purpose is more for their ego than anything. And if people leave this on purpose, they get someone fired at the studio because they have a massive ego and don't care about who they hurt on the way to their fame. So true. It's so true. I just, listen, a little bit of hard work, some dedication to your craft, and you'll get there. It may take some time, but you'll get there. I don't understand. You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand. I do this shit on Fridays or back in the horrible days, Gam, when it was just like, hey, sporadic podcast today. Gams would join all the time. This is a fact. I was going last week or 2 weeks ago, me and Chase were going through all the podcasts, right? We were actually looking for Rob's first appearance. That's what we were doing. It's true. We were going through all of them, and the one thing that was a constant was Chase and Games in every single fucking one of these things. And again, we've been doing this shit since 2014. At least I was. But nowadays all this is for fun. This is fun. This is a Friday fucking release. You come home, you get together with your peoples, your peers, the co-hosts, the horts, and we go have
the boys.
Yeah. But you know what? I think next week I'm gonna switch it up. For Mrs. G1's birthday, I'm gonna leak the new Disney movie. That's right. The Little Mermaid Strikes Back. It's crossover film, ladies and gentlemen. All right? You're gonna have Luke Skywalker meet Ariel. It's gonna be fucking phenomenal. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. And Gal Gadot's in it. You're gonna love it. Uh-oh. Da-da-da. Look who's here. It's Spider-Man. Cloud Jason won't bring Daddy back from the store. Leak is all crave that attention to fill that void. Wow, Spider-Man. You are a witty dude. That is true. Okay? But that's low, bro. Low. Damn, son. Hurt my heart.
Hey, man, sometimes you got to sink low to deliver the final blow.
Oh, yeah. Knowing you, I know that. All right. Well, listen. I want to ask y'all this question before we do the next topic. Do you want to wax poetic here, or do you want to wait for waxing poetic? If y'all even have anything to wax poet.
I'm down to go with it right now. I don't have a poem.
Oh, that's fine.
I don't have a poem either.
Do you have something, or you got nothing? You want me to go?
I mean, you go first, man.
Yeah,
You're the one who has the proper.
I don't know if it's a poem. It could be a poem.
Just say it's spoken word.
Oh, that's how it's going to be. All right. So, all right, let me get the my.
Fantastic.
You got it. Ladies and gentlemen, the poetry is in motion, coast to coast, and that's right. Rubbing on your skin like lotion. That's Method Man. All right. I'm sorry. I was listening to that yesterday. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, what this is right here is it started out as a joke. We were going to make a poem and talk about the leaker, or we were going to do a speculative thing for Supernova through poem or rhyme or however you want to do it. Spoken word. All right, here we go. Space God, Star King. Someone claims to have seen something. Is it peak with the details leaked? A fandom goes mad. My curiosity's piqued. City walls, Titan wars. Lightning strikes, a star god soars. 2 peas, 1 pod. One a king, one a fraud. But as above, so below, hollowed earth, lava, snow. King of his domain, he let them all out. The scars don't remain. He got all the clout. But which brew hits the witch's stew when the witches stew on which brew to use. You're barking up the wrong tree, for we might not even see she. Gaia, green goddess, by the land, see? Everyone wants to know if your bio's hacked B. See, you gotta toe the line or they'll hoe you out for speaking words not from their mouth. And on that note, I'll end it here. Space God, Star King, legendary Gigan, fuck yeah! Thank you.
I'm snapping instead of clapping because that's what you're supposed to do.
Oh,
Yeah,
thanks.
she's supposed to do that.
Fire.
Thank you.
Skirting that shit. Hell yeah.
Skirt.
Skirt. Yeah.
Thank you.
But that's a good poem. I don't have one of those.
Just have fun. That's what I did.
Yeah, have fun. Just bullshit. Top of your head.
Top of my head. Still talking about the leak?
Anything you want.
Listen.
Supernova, the leak.
Give us your dream synopsis when you hear the words Godzilla Kong Supernova.
Alien invasion, classic Showa stylings. I want to see the either the Exilians or the fucking Simians, the Black Hole Planet 3 aliens. And I want them to try to control Earth's Titans in order to take over the planet. And I know that none of this is going to happen, but I want it.
It's pretty much which brew hits the witch's stew. Yeah, right there.
Like at this point, the MonsterVerse is overdue to jump this particular shark.
It is time.
If anything of what we're hoping for comes to light in this movie, I think that shark's going to be all but jumped. So I don't think you got to worry about much.
Also, I since this is like a space themed movie, I want heavy use. Like whoever scores it, please don't be fucking Junkie XL, but whoever does score it, thank fuck. Whoever does score it, make heavy use of theremins.
Is that the instrument where you practically play the air?
Yes, and he goes. Ooh.
Wait, you want Doctor Who all up in this shit?
Well, no, it's that the theremin is usually associated with aliens.
Okay, I get you. Not in Alien Earth episode 4, I'll tell you that much. Oh, that was fun.
Not xenomorph aliens, gray aliens. Like think Destroy All Humans. Destroy All Humans soundtrack. Every single song in that soundtrack has a theremin.
Actually, yes. Okay, yes. That was a fun game.
I love these games.
Rob?
Yeah?
Would you care to freestyle or?
Yo, I'm about to murder this beat. They call me Lil Hot Dog. I'm done.
I love that.
Then they say my name is Jeff, but it is actually a chef. So, dream synopsis. I hear Godzilla Kong Supernova. Obviously, we got to do something with space, but I would want, like, since I'm a cynical piece of shit, and I'm a cynical piece of shit, the supernova aspect would be like one piece of the movie. So, throughout the entirety of the movie, we're talking about the call, we're talking about the signal, it's from space and all this other shit. And while we're busy looking up, we ain't looking down, and something below is what's taking us by storm. It's not coming from the skies, it's not coming from the heavens, it's coming from everything down under. Florida.
Oh, we've had 2 movies of that.
No, not the way that I'm doing. You know what, Drew? If you're gonna get angry at me, you just save it for after the podcast, all right?
Or save it for later. Save it for
Golly gee willikers, man. Well, since Mr. Impatient Pants over here wants to fucking ruin my tonal diss slap, It's fucking Biolante. She's coming up from the hollow goddamn ass fucking earth. There ain't nothing the guy to do about space save for this fucking signal. Everybody fucking, oh my god, look, Miracle Grow, the kaiju. Oh no, whatever shall we do? And then everything's done. Got a nice little bit of silence. Camera follows its way back to that of the hollow earth, and we see something. We see an alcove in a hill, and it's like, oh, what is that? That glint, that shine. What is that? And we go in further and further, and you see all of this shadow, this darkness, and then you see the glint one more time. And this monstrous body of fucking mutation against nature's design comes out into the light. And it's him. The greatest luchador ever! Grande Americano!
Oh God!
Holy shit!
Oh God! Oh, heart palpitations. It could be only one.
That could be only one.
You did say you were working that in, and you did.
I did.
I fucking love it.
Would have been a lot better if I actually wrote it down, but this week was a fucking crapshoot for me.
Oh,
so,
yo, I shit you not. When I said let's do it as like poetry, the only thing I wrote down up until today, 2 hours ago, the only thing I wrote down was you gotta toe the line before they hoe you out, or they'll hoe you out.
fantastic.
That was the only thing I wrote down. And everything else came today. I was like, I gotta do this shit. I want to make a poem, man. I want to be in the stage. Here's the setting: smoky, dim lights, a shot glass full of water. In the background, somebody's playing the big ass bass. A doom 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 doom. That's all I want. That's all I want. I'm gonna get up there with my Uncle G hat, put it on. Let me tell you, whippersnapper, something, and go. That's it. That's it. All right. Well, we were spitting hot fire, huh? We spitting hot fire. Make it happen. Make it happen. God.
Make it happen. Also, the Supernova title would make no sense if it was Biolante. It's not Biolante.
Drew, I'm getting tired of your tone.
Listen. Honestly, I think it actually works. I think it actually works. You know what you gotta do? You gotta make two different fucking villains for two different fucking heroes to fight. If Godzilla's got to fight Space Godzilla or Gigan, then let Kong have to deal with Biolante. You know, Kong's just swinging through the jungles, right? One day, he's just swinging through the earth jungles, and then a fucking vine moves, and he falls. What the fuck was that? And then bam, it's Biolante. Now Kong got to beat up another Godzilla. It better not be a Godzilla, but you know what I'm saying. It could be a Godzilla. What if? Oh, my God.
What if?
I'm not going to go. Not gonna go there.
Why not?
Yeah, let's not.
Let's not. I already did my poem, bro. I already did my spiel. Holy shit! You know what I don't have up though. But yeah, anyway, that was fun. See, and that's how you do it, ladies and gentlemen. You could totally spit wax poetic, and have a good time speculating. You don't have to be all fucking, this is what's happening. Because it's not. Come on. I don't understand. I don't understand how people don't get it together. It just makes no fucking sense to me.
Well, they're drunk on the attention, and they want that validation.
It's unfortunate. Again, it's supposed to be fun. Unbelievable. But
unbelievable.
Fun. Listen, let me tell you something. Did y'all see what I wrote in the comment section? Not in the comment section, but in a little group chat there? Because we are on track to do exactly how I planned this shit out.
Good.
Yeah, for real. Speaking of, we're fun.
Hell yes.
Let's talk about this.
Let's.
So, Rob.
Yes.
You brought to my attention the other day
Mm.
about how the company behind Hollow Knight and Hollow Knight SILKSONG was having too much fun making this game, which is why it was delayed so long.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, the game literally started out as a DLC to Hollow Knight, and then it turned into its own game.
Yeah. And it's literally just because the team kept creating. It kept like apparently the size of this game is going to dwarf that of Hollow Knight, and that's crazy because Hollow Knight in and of itself is a pretty big, beefy game. Like I've been playing it all week, and I'm apparently not even 40% of the way through, and that scares me. But I really wanted to highlight that and a couple other things because they're like the whole point was to announce the game, its release date, and then there was going to be this tell-all or article about why it took so long. And in the modern day, when it comes to gaming, you hear something like that, and it's like, oh, there was a lawsuit. Oh, this, oh, that, Microsoft, that, Sony, this, Nintendo, what. And it ends up just being, we had so much fun making it that we just kept going. And that, to me, is exceedingly refreshing because that, just like Expedition fucking 33 this year, it turns AAA and your fucking idiotic quadruple A games and studios on their fucking heads. Because this company mentioned this game once, and then they were gone. They didn't say nothing. They just kept going and going. And ironically enough, the whole topic only gets fucking better because earlier this week, Team Cherry was asked to send out review codes. And Team Cherry said, no. You're not going to get review codes. Not IGN, not Game Informer, not whatever the fuck magazine, article, whatever the goddamn on the internet. Nobody's getting nothing. Nobody. Because Team Cherry, and I quote, said, that wouldn't be fair to the fans if they didn't get to play the game first. What a fucking move. What a goddamn praisable thing to not only do, but to also say, nah, you don't get to play our game first. Our fans do. And on top of that, people who supported the Hollow Knight Kickstarter, they're getting this game for free.
Oh, nice.
Hey, y'all.
So Team Cherry is a team for the people. Because literally everything they're fucking saying and doing right now is for the people. And that is such a fucking crazy thing to see today with how fucking gaming has been going downhill. And thankfully, there's one more little bit that I have to get to. But Team Cherry did confirm that they are already preparing more content for the game. For the next coming years, they are preparing content for this game. And if it's anything like Hollow Knight, it's probably going to be free, which is awesome. But what gets even better is that the price for this game that has taken 7 years to make, that is bigger than its predecessor, was just accidentally fucking confirmed by an online storefront. And it's $20.
Oh my god.
I mean this with the utmost love and care. Expedition 33 did amazing fuck off things this year. Indie studio, $30 game, killed it. Killed it!
Wait, that was a $30 game?
I'm pretty sure it was.
I played it. I played 10 minutes on
Game Pass.
Cloud. It just wasn't my thing though, so I was like, all right.
Yeah,
I wanted to see what everything was about. Everybody,
But like, dude, this is a game that everybody, like, the meme of this game's existence was that it was never coming out. And now it's coming out. It's fuck off massive. They've got content planned for it, which, hey, even if it isn't free, the game itself is $20. They're probably going to charge $5 for DLC. Yeah, and I don't even think they're going to do that.
Even.
Yeah, it's
if even.
Back to old school pricing, which is a fucking beautiful thing.
Yeah. And I just really wanted to talk about it because Hollow Knight is a beautiful game. It's a horrifyingly sad game on top of it, but it's one of the best looking Metroidvania in recent year. And it's technically not even all that recent. I think it's closer to 10 years old than it is anything else now. Because I think it came out in 2017. So, yeah. And throughout that time, they released DLC for free. We got shit, fucking whole new parts of the map, new bosses, new everything. And, dude, like, we have it. We're getting at all over again after this team worked 7 fucking years on what was originally a DLC. And in that time, Hollow Knight itself sold over 15 million copies. And I'm pretty sure this is a team of probably under 20 people. So it's just nice to have a win with gaming these days. And SILKSONG sounds like it's going to be an incredible fucking win, not only for the fans, for people who've played Hollow Knight or not, but just in general. Because it shows that you don't need fucking $200-300 million fucking budgets for games. We've had perfect examples of why you don't, like, what was that one game? Oh, God, from the Dead Space creator? Fuck.
Oh, the Callisto Protocol.
Yeah, Callisto Protocol. It's like, that was all smoke and mirrors and visuals and not a fun game. And now SILKSONG is probably going to eclipse that game's sales probably within its first month. And it's $20.
That's crazy.
Yeah. It's like, just like, think about that for a second. And every other day, something new happens, and there's your fucking marketing. For a better part of the week, people have just been praising fucking Team Cherry for not even giving out review codes. Because they're like, the fans deserve to play it first. So there ain't going to be no reviews. There ain't going to be no written reviews. There ain't going to be no video reviews. Ain't going to be none of that. It's just going to be, the game's out. Go play it.
And then the reviews will come.
And then the reviews will come. I'm going to be honest. If you have a review up within the first month of this game releasing, I would have to question the validity. Because it's going to be a big game. And, you know.
Well, I mean, within the first month of the game out, it's possible.
Maybe.
I mean, well,
people operate differently than I do. I personally can't see that happening because Hollow Knight in and of itself is huge, and this is bigger.
You got those people who just all they do is play video games all day. They don't go to work. They don't do things that the people got to do. They just sit there. They play. That's their thing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it could be done. They probably get through this game in 2 weeks if that's all they're doing for 8-9 hours a day playing Hollow Knight SILKSONG.
Well, fuck those people. Anyway.
We're talking about people with jobs, damn it.
Nah, it's just like, what is that?
Echo. All right. And since Brother Chase ain't here, we know where it's coming from now. Oh, Gibbs.
Was it me?
No, it was Games.
Oh, okay.
All right, real quick, let's get to some of Anthony's comments because he done hit us with a whole bunch, and I will go to this one because it's basically the same question. Rob, what are your thoughts on this whole drama that's been happening on Twitter and YouTube with Jeff Snyder threatening not just James Gunn, but other studios that he's going to release, he's going to leak scripts to Reddit? I have no idea what this means.
Neither do I, but he can go fuck himself.
And I'm wondering if it's Jeff Snyder from like the In Snyder, the guy that hangs out with Roka, the guy that used to be on Collider Video. I stopped watching those dudes quite some time ago because Collider was fun when the Schmodown was on. The Schmodown was fun. The movie trivia, but with a wrestling flair. It was great. I loved it. All right, let's Gams, have you been able to play the expansion pack for Baldur's Gate or Destiny? Well, Gams can't come to the phone right now, so I'll do this one. Do you think them not allowing review codes for Hollow Knight is similar to what you see with a movie when they have a massive review embargo for over a week after the movie is released?
No.
I see. That's interesting. Hi, I'm here.
Oh, hey.
So I am floored by this whole game's journey, right? I'm not like as big into the Metroidvania gaming community as Rob is. I do like Metroidvanias, but you know, I'm not like, it's not like my main favorite genre of game. But I have been largely following the Hollow Knight because I really enjoyed the game. You know, when it was on Game Pass, I played the hell out of it. And then, you know, when me and Rob started game sharing, I didn't need to worry about Game Pass anymore. And, you know, it was just a fun time. And then I followed the devs on Twitter, and then I learned about all the fun memes and the community around the game. And then I started hearing musings about this game, SILKSONG. You know, it was going to be a DLC, and then it got too big for its own britches, became its own game, and then the memes started happening that the game's never fucking coming out.
In that order.
In that order. And it's just so surreal that we're almost there. We're almost at the finish line. They didn't give us this release date until very, very recently, right? Until then, it was still, you know, we see a game clip here, we see a screenshot there. It's still never coming out. Like they're just tickling the tips of our dicks at this point. And no, it's actually real. It's actually real, and it's coming out.
And when is it coming out?
Next week.
Next week.
Oh, it's right there.
Yeah, like literally, they announced it less than a month before. Like they announced the release date less than a month before it releases.
2 weeks before it releases.
Yeah, they waited that long to give us a release date. That's
crazy.
And it was literally simply because it'll be done when it's done mentality that the team had, which honestly more dev teams should have. And they should just be like, fuck your fucking investors, fuck your fucking this and that and the other. The game will be done when it's done.
Yeah. And the devs were even saying the only reason that they never gave updates like about the game at all is because around the time that they would think about it, they would come up with something else that they'd want to implement into the game.
Which would take even longer dev time.
Yeah. And, you know, I also think it's really nice that we have a game that's coming out that's the complete vision that the devs have. I think that's fucking monumental because how many times do we get a game where a chunk of it is removed for DLC 6 months later?
Yeah. And that at the price point it's coming out for, which is ridiculous.
Yeah. And this is going to be $20.
Exactly. That's crazy. Because you look at something like Grand Theft Auto 6, which we should have been playing in about a month, right? It's got pushed back. Now they talk about it might get pushed back even further. Why, right? Like, what is going on here? It's not finished. It wasn't ready to begin with. Whatever the case may have been. But we know that game ain't going to be $20. And we know that apparently we're going to have to fucking upload our fucking license, driver's license, our fucking photo IDs. In order to play the game, which, again, like I said last week, that is an absolute deal breaker for me. I don't give a fuck. I'll pay $200 for the game, but I am not gonna fucking put my license on the internet like that. No. But I digress. I count that one. But yeah, dude, I'm just shocked because I swear to God, I thought this game was like maybe 5-6 years old. You're telling me it's 10 years old? That's crazy.
It's close to it.
Mm-hmm.
Close to it.
I agree. Like, I'm not the biggest Metroidvania guy at all. The one that I really do like is Carrion. I fucking love that game. That game is crazy.
Hell yes.
But like, as far as like Metroidvanias go, it's like I get lost in that sauce. You know what I mean? I get lost in that sauce. But what I've always admired about indie companies that do Metroidvanias, they do it with such a stylistic flair. Hollow Knight is one of the prettiest looking things.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Whether I like the type of gameplay or not, there's no denying that this is one of the prettiest things. And I've played some weird ass fun Metroidvanias over my time. And I fucking can't think of the damn name, but it was some kind of animal. I forget, but it was fun. That's one thing that I love about the indie studios, that they're able to pull stuff off like this with today's technology. The things that should be 16-bit games and look like 16-bit games, they look like cartoons. I mean, this picture alone, just the background pic of the little, what is that, a mouse? I don't know what these things are.
They're bugs.
They're bugs.
Oh, that little bug running. I mean, that's animation. Where do you see the pixelation in any of this?
There is no pixelation. It's all hand drawn art style, kind of like Cuphead was.
Yeah.
That's why I love this shit. That's why I love it. I'm telling you, the first Zelda game I ever fucking sat down and played and loved was The Wind Waker. Because it's a cartoon. It's a fucking cartoon. I get to play a cartoon. Stop it. And then, after that, I found Zelda, and I was like, okay.
All right. Didn't see that one coming.
Right. All right, real quick. Anthony says, I know this might sound blasphemous, but I feel Metroid is overrated. I played the game my whole life, and they're not as good as people make them out to be. Sorry, Rob. Yikes.
I mean, that's your take, bro, and you're allowed to have it. I don't know if I would call them overrated. They just might not be your thing. Because when it comes to like Metroid, I guess if you had to ask me what the most overrated Metroid game is, it'd probably be Super Metroid, because it's seen as like the alpha and the omega. And I'm a filthy fucking casual, and I'll take Prime over fucking... Oh, no, I'm not a casual. What the fuck am I saying?
What are you saying? What?
I'll take Prime over Super Metroid, and I'll probably take Fusion over Super Metroid as well. But I don't know if I would go about calling Metroid as a whole overrated, because its highest selling game has like 3.5 million copies sold.
You know
what's dread.
You know what's funny? I wouldn't even call Metroid period overrated because of how long it takes for a fucking game to drop, bro. I'm just saying.
Well,
it's hard to be overrated when there's nothing to play.
Now, if I were to sit here and say overrated, I would say Grand Theft Auto, but that's rather here nor there. But,
and in all honesty, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what series I would call overrated?
Call of Duty.
Well,
no, that's just bullshit.
Yeah, that's just facts and bullshit. Same with Fortnite. But no, what I was going to say was actually controversial. I would consider.
Wait, save controversial till later, bro.
But this is not my unpopular opinion.
But you can throw it in. Okay, go ahead.
It's because we're already talking about it, right? So what I think is overrated is Crash Bandicoot.
Oh God,
really?
Yes. Because everybody on Twitter likes to throw him into the same conversation as like fucking Mario and Sonic and shit, and then even fucking Kirby and all them. And I'm just like, nah, dude, he hasn't had a game in years. And they like to mention like that his games, they like outsold a lot of other games And it's like, no, that's simply because like the PS1 is like one of the highest selling consoles of all time. Shut the fuck up.
PS2.
Well, PS1 as well.
Oh,
Because,
really?
Crash's heyday was the PS1. It wasn't the PS2.
Oh, you see, I don't know shit about no Crash Bandicoot. I just know I played the fourth one.
It was supposed to be Sony's mascot.
Yeah.
Wow.
And now he's owned by Xbox.
Hilarious.
Isn't that something? Anthony says, G1, I can understand why GTA changed that lately. They've been getting hounded by parents for not having an age restriction on the game and making kids use an ID to prove they're over 21. Okay, I got a rebuttal for that.
You shouldn't be buying it for your fucking kids.
You shouldn't be buying it for your fucking kids.
Yeah, you don't buy M-rated games for children. You're an irresponsible parent.
You're totally irresponsible. And if you fucking walk in on your kid playing a fucking game that you're like, whoa, are you fucking a prostitute in a car right now? Smack the kid. Smack the kid. Punch him in the head. Grab him by the fucking hair. Throw him in the fucking wall. And say, how's that for a Grand Theft Auto, motherfucker? Now I jacked your system, bitch. That's what I would do. I actually had this conversation with one of my best friends, if not my best friend of all time, right? And 10 years ago, shit, maybe longer, when Grand Theft Auto 5 came out. He was like, I'm thinking of buying it for my son. I'm like, your son is 9. This is not a game for a 9-year-old. But hear me out, okay? We're from the hood. He's like, he's seen things. I get it, bro. Listen, I'm not your kid's father. I'm your friend. I'm playing the game. All I can tell you is the shit ain't for children. The shit ain't for children.
Mm-mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not.
You get them Mario. You get them Sonic. That's if they want video games. That's the games they get, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly. So now in hindsight, right? Because now, my best friend's son is, 22, 23 years old, a good fucking young man, a military man, family, fucking focused, work-driven, family is everything. He is a good kid. The game didn't ruin him. It wasn't that he was just playing Grand Theft Auto and that was it. It was everybody's buying it. I want it for my collection. That's hindsight, right? Nowadays, we've been going through this since what? Grand Theft Auto 3 came out.
Factual.
We're going fucking nuts. And you had parents calling their congressmen talking about these video games are making kids kill everybody. It never stopped then. It should not be a thing now. But unfortunately, in that P25 shit, so I'm going to fucking refer to it, there is a fucking thing in there that's going to go after the fucking video games. They're going to go after the video games. And that is where, that is what fucking puts a fucking match under my asshole, bro. I can't deal with that shit. But I just think, honestly, ain't no GameStop selling Grand Theft Auto to a fucking kid. Now, here's the problem. Here's the online buying, digital gaming. Now, a kid could have an allowance, and that allowance could be $3,000 right now because he saved it. The kid's smart, right? He's like, I'm going to save this shit for fucking Grand Theft Auto 6. That is when I feel you need to have an ID because, but even then, you could just go sneak into your fucking father's wallet while he's sleeping, pull that shit out, bam, upload. It's very fucking hard for this stupid shit, this ID shit, to be utilized, in my opinion. It's just my opinion. I don't think it's going to work. I think it's fucking stupid. And like I said last week or the week before, I go buy my motherfucking alcoholic beverages at the gas station. The motherfucker says, can I see your ID? And they scan it. I got no problem doing that. Yeah, take it, whatever, bro. All the government's going to see is how much of an alcoholic I am. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. But this shit, putting it on the internet so you can play a fucking video game, I don't know. There's a lot of fucking, there's a lot of things to unpack there that I ain't with it. I am not with it. I just don't fucking feel that. And that's the future of gaming. If you're gonna do that to me for fucking Red Dead Redemption 3 or fucking Jesus, Rob just said the fucking name, Dead Space Remake 2 or Resident Evil 9, ow! Now we're fucking barking up that wrong tree.
Agreed.
Now we're fucking barking up the wrong tree. Because if Nintendo said, hey, Rob, you want to play Metroid 4? Upload your driver's license. What would you say?
Done. Done.
I would say get bent.
Yeah, I'm with you, Games. Get bent on that one. Ain't gonna happen, Captain. I know Nintendo ain't never gonna say that for Metroid Prime 4. I just use that as a dumb example. But yeah, man, fuck that. I should have used Mortal Kombat as a better example. Because Mortal Kombat was also one of those games. They're killing people. It's a fucking video game. It's called Mortal Kombat. Pay attention to what your kid's playing. Mom, can I have a quarter, please? Sure, what you gonna do with it? Get gumballs? God damn it, Sonny, that's my time. Fuck out of here with that bullshit. All right, Spider-Man. Da-da-da, ESRB. Da-da-da-da-da. I love Spider-Man. I really do.
Factual.
Anthony comes back. Never a fan of Crash Bandicoot. My favorite original PlayStation games was Jack and Dexter and Ratchet and Clank. I think those were PS2 things.
Yes, they were.
Yeah, those weren't PS1 games. Crash Bandicoot was supposedly, again, the mascot. And Anthony, I agree with Rob. Call of Duty is overrated. I prefer Ghost Recon, Borderlands, and SOCOM Navy SEALs for my military shoot. Wow, SOCOM. I haven't heard that shit since the PlayStation 1. For the love of fucking Christmas.
God damn.
Yeah. All right. Well, listen. Hollow Knight SilkSONG coming out next week. $20 fucking bucks. If you had to upload your ID for this, then gaming is done forever. But that's not the case, and that's a good thing. And again, listen, support indie fucking gaming. I swear to God, I want y'all to see. Like, I wish y'all could see my library. Yes, I've got the fucking overrated shooters. I've got the Call of Duties. I've got the Grand Theft Autos. I've got the Batmans. You know what I'm saying? The one thing, and here's, all right, overrated. You know what's overrated? Sports games. Sports games are overrated.
Oh,
yes,
sports
absolutely.
games are overrated. And you could at me. That's fine. But sports games are overrated.
Like, dude, why would I want to play Madden when I can just go outside and throw a football?
Well, if Madden was once every 3 years, that's something. But because it's every year, nothing is happening graphically. Nothing. All you're getting is roster changes. Basically, you're paying for DLC. You're paying for a fucking full game for DLC. Fuck that. Those are overrated. I digress. That's 2. Because back in the day, I used to love playing Madden on the Super Nintendo. But it was new. It was fun. Speaking of fun and staying on the fucking video games, I mean, Games, you know the song, right? See, he muted himself again. Dogs are barking, birds are chirping. Jesus Christ.
I'm still here. What?
Hey, is that Hatsune Miku?
That is Hatsune Miku. That's SpongeBob.
Fuck
That's
SpongeBob.
a Minecraft Steve.
Is that a Yakuza?
That's a Yakuza.
What is going on
That's
with
a Persona. That's a Joker from Persona 5.
What the fuck is Sonic Racing CrossWorlds? And why? Why? When I watched the trailer for this shit earlier today to do a little bit of research on it, is this better than Mario Kart? At me, motherfuckers.
No. Literally peak, though. Literally peak, though. And it's a freaking racing game. What's going on here? Like,
I hate racing games. I just want y'all to know I hate them. This one, I would absolutely play.
And let me tell you, that demo is free as shit, and you could do quite a bit for a fucking demo.
oh, absolutely, you can.
It's quite great, and I'll answer the question right now since I think I'm the only one that's played it right so far. But yeah, I would definitely say this slaps Mario Kart World.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, you've played Mario Kart World, right? Do you own that?
Yeah, it came with my Switch too.
Okay, yeah, okay. Just making sure.
Yeah, And let me tell you, I sank, I think, like 40, 50 hours into Mario Kart World. There's not much I can do with that game at this point. With Sonic Racing CrossWorlds, it's like the idea of Mario Kart World. It's like you expect something huge, something massive, and you get that in the main map, but you don't really have much to do after a little bit. With Sonic Racing CrossWorlds, it's like, yeah, there isn't an open world aspect to this fucking racing game, no. But the way that it implements its gimmick, CrossWorlds, is fucking awesome. And the fact that we're actually getting characters outside of the Sonic franchise is even better. Because I think it's just going to open up the doors to just like what DLC is going to mean for this game in the future. But as of right now, like mechanically, this is an aggressive racing game. You have to play aggressively. This isn't just, I'm going to keep my thumb on the A button and there we go. It's like, no, you got to work sometimes just to stay in first place on normal mode. This game isn't holding your hand. It's like, yeah, at the end of the day, it's a fucking racing game. Point A, point B, coming first. But, dude, the digital deluxe edition for this game is $90. $10 more than Mario Kart World.
What?
Worth it. Worth it.
That's going to come with all the DLC, right? Like,
that's going to come with everything. I'm pretty sure you just like get access to the first year of DLC with the deluxe edition as well.
And I want to talk about that DLC shit because not for nothing, the idea of this CrossWorlds thing, right? And I mean, you see it here. You got Miku, for the love of God. I might have to buy this shit for my daughter because of Miku, right? I'd buy it for Sonic or, no, not really those Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I hate Mutant Mayhem. But the Ninja Turtles are going to be here, right? Like, you fucking SpongeBob. You got to be kidding. Of course, are you out of your mind, Minecraft? And I never played Persona, so I can't really speak on that. But not only that, the Sonic characters themselves. Who the fuck is the green Silver Surfer up there? I want him.
Oh, that is Jet the Hawk. He originates from Sonic Riders, right? Sonic Riders games are old school Sonic racing games where you weren't in a car, you were on a hoverboard. That's why Jet there is on a hoverboard. That's why.
Oh, he kept it classic.
Yeah, he kept it classic, and that's why they have
nice.
Like this is like going to be the ultimate Sonic racing game experience.
Wait. Ultimate Sonic game racing? Because to me, this looks like the ultimate racing game.
Well, it's hyper focusing on Sonic, yeah, because of these other aspects. Like, yeah, there's Minecraft Steve, there's Yakuza. That's cool. I don't care. What I'm caring about is the actual mechanics of the game and the lore and shit, right? They're bringing in the extreme gear from Riders. This is literally a sequel to the Riders games, story-wise, and it's a sequel to Team Sonic Racing at the same time. This is so exciting to me.
Wait, all
as
right.
a Sonic fan.
Hold your thought then real quick, because I'm gonna get some comments, and one of them is specifically to you. So, Spider-Man swings a da-da-da, Sonic's wife, Miku. Oh, could you imagine?
Yeah, no. Literally, like the other day, or literally today on freaking Twitter, some dude named Sega Insider or something like that, who is not an actual affiliate with Sega. He's a fan, but he made this crackpot family tree, and apparently Sonic and Hatsune Miku are married, and they gave birth to a character that's exclusive to the Sega-made Hatsune Miku rhythm games. I forget their name.
Wild.
What the fuck are we even talking about here? This shit is nuts. You're telling me a fucking blue hedgehog put his blue hedgehog pee-pee inside of a fucking computer-generated Vocaloid, and they had a kid, and it turned out to be Snow Godzilla? What the fuck?
Makes sense to me.
Anthony says, Cam and
Everything is connecting. Everything is connected.
Everything's connected. Cam and Rob, is this game still going off the original 3D aesthetic that the first Sonic Dash and the original Sonic Racing game was going off of?
Huh?
Gam and Rob. Is this
No,
game?
I heard you. I don't get the question.
They're asking if this game is going off the original 3D aesthetic that the first Sonic Dash and the original Sonic Racing game was. I don't know. I've never played any of them, so
What? Sonic
That's what
Dash
I'm
is a mobile game.
That's what I'm saying.
oh,
I'm confused.
then the answer is
No, this is a proper console Sonic experience. This is playing off of the original Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing, or Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed, or the Sonic Riders games, or friggin' Team Sonic Racing, which was the last Sonic Racing game that we had.
gotcha. Well, oh, look who's here! What's the first Rodan? Is it Rogue or Rouge? I don't know. Rouge the Bet is Sonic's wife now. I really enjoyed that demo. Let me go back. Yeah, the fake blue hedgehog is the different version of Shadow. Fake blue hedgehog? What is that?
Why does Rodan keep going off like that?
Monster vs. Rodan got all the clout here. Okay, you got to understand that. Anything with Rodan's got clout here. You know this. Come on. We'll talk about Rodan a little bit when it comes to fucking figures. We ain't there yet. Speaking of Gar there, there are two different versions of Shadow in this game. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I guess that was the answer to that. All right. Anthony says, oh, my mistake. I didn't know why I said Sonic Dash. I meant to say the original Sonic games that came out on Sega.
Well, the original Sonic games on the Sega Genesis were 2D sprites. The 3D games were on the Dreamcast. And these are much more graphically better than the Dreamcast games ever were.
It's pretty gorgeous.
It is gorgeous. And it's funny because as I'm watching this trailer, I'm like, this shit is kind of simple, yet fucking phenomenal at the same time. When you were able to pull that off, I wonder why Sega sunk. I just do.
Well, you got to remember, Sega are kind of in their comeback renaissance right now.
Yeah? Where's the console? Atari got a console. Where's my Sega? I want a Dreamcast too. And I don't want it to be called Saturn. Actually, the Saturn came after the fucking Genesis, so I'm lying. I want a Dreamcast too. I'm sorry.
I want a boomer shooter with E whatever Omega. I ain't gonna get that. But anyway, Sonic Racing CrossWorlds, dude. Ray, I saw that you drifted right to fucking Greeny McFuckstain over there because he's got a board. You can kind of pair any machine you like with any character you want. So
wait, what?
If you wanted Sonic to have his gear from those games, it's available. You can do that.
All right. Let me ask you: is it just the Sonic universe characters, or does SpongeBob? Instead of riding a fucking Krabby Patty, could he ride a board?
The demo only has Sonic characters available, and it's not even all of them.
Okay.
But there's vehicle customization with emblems, paint jobs, wheels, chassis, whole 9 yards. It's really, really fun. I spent like 3 hours making a fucking car. When you pick your character... What?
There's a create a car mode in this game?
Yeah. I mean, it's not directly like off the spot. It's based off of other models, like existing models, but you can edit them down to the colors, the wheels, the aura that they admit.
So you could GTA 5 them.
Yeah, I guess.
I ain't mad at that at all.
Oh, and they have this like new perk system in there where let's say if you successfully pull off the boost at the beginning of the race, you get an extra 5 rings. Or what's the one that I have? If you perform more than 3 or 4 tricks in the air, you get the highest form boost possible as soon as you land. Like, it's a very detailed racing game that isn't easy. Because I was playing for maybe like 2 or 3 hours today because I had the free time to. And like, this isn't a game where it's just keep the A button pressed and remember to drift. It's like, no, like when you're in the air, you have something different to do. When you're transformed from car to boat thingy, there's something different to do. When you're in your car, yeah, you focus on drift and building up your boost. But you also got to focus on the fact that there are like a shit ton of people behind you shooting shit at you. And it's a very unforgivingly fun game. And the tracks are awesome. The gimmick, once it is implemented, is fucking even better. The only thing I don't like about the game so far is the music.
Oh, God. What? Wait a minute. Really?
Yeah, well, it is a racer. It's not a Sonic game proper. And it's like Sonic is like the master of genres. He can kind of do a little bit of everything and it just works. And with this, it's just electronic music. And it's not bad, but it's like I'm not like crazy about it is all.
Gotcha. You know, it's funny. As I'm looking at Sonic in a fucking race car, it makes me crazy because I'm like, Sonic doesn't need a race car. He's fucking fast. I've seen the movies. I played the old games. But it way off topic, but you know what would be funny if they added, and it's not going to happen, but if they did, because I'm sitting here now thinking about why is Sonic in a race car when he could just run? He could use his feet. Maybe he's using his feet in the car, right? Kind of like Fred Flintstone. But then I think about Fred Flintstone. Why was he using his feet to run while in the car? They could have been pedals. He could have just been pedaling a car bike. Come on. I don't know where we're going. It's way off topic, but come on, Fred Flintstone. Come on, Hanna-Barbera. You could have done better than that. I digress.
He's like the literal canon explanation is he's in the car to be a good sport.
You know what? I respect the shit out of that.
Yeah.
I respect the shit out of that.
I think you should still make Sonic R2, though. That's all I'm saying.
If I was Sonic and I'm losing, I'm going to get out and run. I'm just saying. That Persona 5 character that's a Robin Mobile. Look at that color scheme. You can't tell me that ain't Jason Todd. Not even Jason Todd. It's Tim Drake. Look at that. Beautiful.
Yeah, it's an awesome little machine.
All right. Here's and I understand why, but you know what kind of bothers me with something like this? Because this is an amazing concept, right? I love when different companies can cross over and shit. The first big video game crossover ever was Mario and Sonic. It was. Unless y'all can tell me it was something else, but Mario and Sonic, when that happened, shattered dimensions. I don't mean to use puns here. Why can't Nintendo just stop being pricks and say, you know what? We'll give you Waluigi or some shit, all right? Just throw it in your fucking game. We'll give you Green Toad. Just throw him in there. Because then that would it would make the gaming world, for me at least, feel cohesive, feel together, feel like one, right? Like, you know what? Nintendo say, go, all right, look, we'll give you this. It's how I didn't ever want to believe last year, up until it fucking happened, and I still don't want to believe that right now, as of this week, you could play Gears of War on a PlayStation 5.
Yeah.
That as of right now, as of this week, Helldivers 2 is on the Xbox, and there's a Halo pack now. I don't want to believe that because I like my entities separate. But when Sega folded and stopped making consoles and licensed their characters out, Sonic and Mario was it was King Kong and Godzilla. Literally was. It was that. It was the Universal Monsters coming together for the first time, but for the gaming world, for the gaming community. And what was that? That was the Olympics, right? Was that the Olympics?
Yeah, at the Olympic Games.
It's just crazy to think that this is what we're getting now. Nintendo just licensed your least favorite Nintendo character to this game as a show of good faith. And we know that'll never happen. But could you imagine if Link was in this shit? Yo, remember when Link was in Soul Calibur for the GameCube?
Yes, I do. Because that's on Nintendo's online system right now.
Oh, no
indeed.
shit.
Yeah.
That game was dope, and Link was a fucking beast. I used to love playing.
Absolutely. Link and Yoshimitsu were my boys.
Oh my god! See that, and that's the thing. That's all I'm at. Like, because this game feels like it not feels. It is. It's a multiverse. It's a fucking multiverse.
It is. It's CrossWorlds. Like, I'm going to be very surprised if we don't get friggin' skins representing Sonic Prime in this, the Netflix show, which was all about the multiverse.
No, there are. They I saw that. I saw that on the official Sega page.
Oh, well then there we go.
Yeah. I saw that on the official Sega page when I watched the trailer for this.
Yeah, Sonic has been really big with the multiverse lately. The friggin', I think they dabbled in the multiverse in the comics. They dabbled in the multiverse with Sonic Prime. The reason the Roblox game Sonic Speed Simulator is canon to the franchise is because of multiverse shenanigans.
Listen, I'm just saying, Sonic just teamed up with the Justice League. I wouldn't mind seeing Batman in the Batmobile. I'm just saying.
Indeed.
I'm just saying.
Indeed. Or at least the DC variations of the Sonic characters, like Batman Shadow or Flash Sonic.
Oh my god.
Awesome.
Oh my god. Yeah, you know what? That's it. That's it right there. That is it. Now, this game is multi-platform, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So this game is on the Nintendo Switch too.
It will be.
Yes.
Wait a minute. So they could do it. They could go back to the Soul Calibur days. They could do Link the way PlayStation did Kratos.
I mean,
the way the Xbox did. The Xbox did.
I mean, there's precedent for it because back on the Wii U with the game Sonic Lost World, they made a whole Zelda level for Sonic, and he had Link's outfit on.
Yeah, but the whole thing about that was it was exclusive to the Nintendo version of that game.
That is true. That is true. And that game was Nintendo exclusive until like a few years later when they finally put it on Steam.
See,
nothing else.
But I'm okay with that. If different publishers, right? Not publishers, publishers. If Nintendo, Sony, and Xbox, right, want to use certain characters for this game as add-on players, we got this before. The precedence has been set. This is nothing new. I would absolutely love if the fucking Nintendo Switch version, I don't know, had who's one of the best characters in the Super Mario Racing World, whatever this one's called, Rob.
Well, I just exclusively use Daisy, so
okay,
couldn't tell you.
Is Bowser in there?
Yeah, Bowser Jr.
Throw Bowser in there and give him Jack Black's voice.
I'd be very okay with that.
Do that, because you can now, and I think that will work, especially with a fucking title like CrossWorlds. And look at what we're seeing. Oh, it writes itself.
It does. And on top of that, the game is just going to be very addictive once it's fully released and everything comes out because, bro, they have a mini game, essentially, that you play before the fucking race even starts just to get a boost. It's great.
That's pretty great.
Like, you know how in Mario Kart where you had to tap the A button at the right time so you got a boost starting out? They do that here, but it's a whole like mini thing that happens. You have to hit the gauge and time it up close enough to when it hits 1 that you get your little marker in the tiny green square so you get your boost. It's great.
Crazy.
It's great.
Fucking crazy. All right. Here we go. Comments. Anthony. Whoops. Game, did you have a favorite Ichinda character outside of Sonic in the Sonic universe that you like to play with in the original Sonic games or the racing games that came out later?
There's only one Echidna character in the Sonic universe, and that's Knuckles. Knuckles is the last Echidna. Sonic is a hedgehog.
What about
Tikal is dead.
Listen, she was still a character, though.
Tikal is dead.
She was still a character.
That's why she cannot be a playable character in Sonic Speed Simulator, because that game is canon and she's canonically dead.
So I hope they have the hedgehog in this game because that was my favorite hedgehog. That wasn't Sonic in the Sonic games.
He's in it.
All right. Silver's in it. Perfect. G1, I know you guys are movie geeks too, not just video games and Godzilla stuff. Did you see that Netflix released a remake of Slapshots today? No, I did not. What are your thoughts on Nintendo, Microsoft, and Sony completely eliminating exclusive games for their systems? Whatever their publisher release is going to be multi-platform. That's not true because there's no way Nintendo is I'm gonna be able to play Zelda on my Xbox. So that's not true at all.
Nope.
And Rob is waiting for Metroid Prime 4. Now, I don't know if he would have bought a fucking Nintendo Switch 2 regardless, but if Metroid Prime 4 was coming out for the Xbox, what's the point? If you have
I would have bought both copies.
And there you go. And I can't even be mad at that because I own like 16 different versions of Resident Evil 4. I digress. That's 12. Ooh, I like that one. I can't lie. The character I want to see if they allow it is Star Fox. You know what? Star Fox in a mini little ship, I am fucking down with. I can't even be mad at that. I'll be honest with you.
It would be the most love he fucking got since Smash Brothers.
And he'll be actually, man, you could probably barrel roll with him and everything. Oh, God.
Yeah.
All right, well, listen, Sonic, definitely good times. SilkSONG, Hollow Knight SilkSONG, definitely good times. Again, gaming can be fun. It's not all doom and gloom with, these AAA titles trying to rip you off or make you do, stupid shit like upload your fucking ID. Look, 2 weeks ago, I had a blast playing the Battlefield 6 beta. I actually got some kills in there, and I suck at multi-platform games. Multiplayer games. But I got some kills. I had mad fun. Racing games, though, I suck at. But this looks so much fun. Like, so much fun. It's really hard to pass up in terms of racing games. And, again, what do we get next year, right? Like, what would be the DLC next year? If this shit continues to grow, then this is exactly what sports games needs to be. You don't need to make a fucking new game every fucking year. You could just update the roster. And every 3 to 4 years, now you make a new game. It's that simple. It's that fucking simple. It makes me sick to my goddamn stomach. You know what? It doesn't make me sick to my stomach, though, Rob. Oh my God.
Yes.
Godziburst. Listen. Rob, you are the resident toy dude.
Yeah.
First off, look at that little Godzilla. Look at Chibi Godzilla right there on your bottom left. Look at that guy. That shit that's so fucking dope. Look at Jet. Oh my, I'm done. Rob, I'm gonna send this to you. What is this? Why is this? And how does this affect my wallet?
Okay, so Godziburst or Gojiburst is a new figure line from that of Bandai. This is a bit of a combination between their HG line and their action figure series line. They're going to be mildly articulated minifigures, essentially. And why is this? I guess just because Bandai fucking felt like it. And by fucking felt like it, I guess I should say they really, really, really fucking felt like it because this thing has had a rollout like no fucking other. I have never seen Bandai hype up a figure line, especially a Godzilla figure line, with something like this, not to mention with a roster like this. Ebira was teased in one of the fucking 3-minute long ad. We're getting color variants. We're getting a lot right off of the bat. And admittedly, yes, better portion of what's shown on screen here, safe choices. But it does seem and feel like it's not just about safe choices. They're going to go ahead and do everything. And Wave 1, in and of itself, from like right here. And some of these aren't even fucking confirmed when they're going to be coming out. Some that you see here, but Wave 1 right now has 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. 15 fucking figures right out of the gate for the first wave, including a 4-figure pack filled with alternate color variants. This is fun. That's all there is to it. This is very much fucking fun. It's nothing short of fun, I would say. And yeah, they're not full-sized figures. They are on the smaller side. That, you know, do with that what you will. But at the same time, you could get, let's say, 6 of the solo releases within this line, and you'll probably be spending like no more than $40.
Hold up. Oh, run that one back. Oh, run that one back. What?
So this line, because they are small, they are going to go for starting $7.31.
Oh.
Certain figures like Hedora and Biolante are $1 more. The 4-figure set is going to be a bit pricier at $32, but you're getting essentially 3 of the bigger figures and 1 of the smaller figures all together in one box. And right now, that's the most expensive figure, well, set in this line because everything else is $7 and $8. This is... I'm all for this. I think this is fucking awesome because we have a set that's coming out that includes Mothra Larva spitting her silk, a green Kamacuras, which is confirmed to be 2004 Kamacuras.
Wait. What?
Yes.
Oh, God, we're getting there.
And within that same set, we get Shakuras from Godzilla 1984 as well.
That one tickled me in all the right places. Oh, did it tickle me? Yes, it did.
But on top of that, though, yes, Kamacuras and Shakuras are exceptionally limited in their representations. We're also getting line exclusive representations with that of a black and neon green double Gatling gun armed Gigan.
Yes, that version of Gigan, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be in Supernova.
Maybe. Honestly, fucking maybe.
Fanfic.
But essentially, what we have here is likely going to be Bandai's new baby. This is the line that's probably going to get a lot of weird shit coming out of it rather frequently. The figures are smaller. Some of them have paint jobs and types that are being carried over from the Movie Monster series. And already, I mean, like I said, there's more than fucking 10 figures in the first wave alone. This is fun. This is cool. And I'm here for it.
And not for nothing, I look at that fucking logo, that Godziburst logo right there. It reminds me of the Kaisei era of Godzilla in IDW Comics. I'm there for that too. I love it. Rob, real quick, what's the scale of these guys?
Small.
Yeah,
they are going to be small. They are not going to be 6-inch figures in the slightest. From what I remember seeing on Amazon Japan, let me just go back to that so I'm not spouting off fake news or anything like that.
Hi.
But let's see here. That's package dimensions. That doesn't fucking help me. 3.3 inches tall for a character like Kiryu. 3.5 inches for something like Biolante. Godzilla is going to be 3.3 inches. They're all essentially, I feel like they're going to be at least somewhat in scale with one another. Mothra Larva is going to be 2.4.
Shit.
This motherfucker says Manila, but I don't think Manila is in this set. But yeah, they're saying that's going to be 2.4 inches. Shock glass approx 1.8 inches. I guess that's a really bad transliteration of that of Shakarus. But yeah, these aren't going to be your basic standard sized figures. That's what the Movie Monster series is for. This is Bandai and Toho likely just trying to tackle every size fucking whatever the fuck that they can think of. And yeah.
Wow. Okay. Gam Gam, before I get to you.
Yeah.
Shit. Blinded by the light, wrapped up like she do with another brother in the night. I see, said the blind man. All right, I swear to God, I thought these were going to be at least 6 to 7 inches. But now that I know they're not, okay. Gam Gams.
Yes.
It's yours. The floor is yours.
Oh, okay. So, I'm a very particular kind of collector, all right? I'm not going to knock anybody who is excited for these. I am not going to insult anybody who buys these. I'm not going to think any less of them as their own collectors for buying these, just like I don't think any less of you for buying the Super 7 reaction figures, because they have the same problem that I have with these, and that they're small. I don't like small figures. I like them 6 inches or bigger. All right, you can make all the jokes you want. I've already done it in the group chat. All right. I'm a size queen, all right, and I like them big. I like them chunky. I like them big. I like them plumpy. All right.
Oh, you could do that now, but you couldn't do that when we were doing poetry, huh?
Ah, yes, indeed. So as cool as the concepts here are, you know, like Gigan with Gatling guns and all these wacky, cool paint jobs and molds and stuff, I'm probably just going to wait until we either get Movie Monster series figures of these designs or we get action figure series figures of these designs, because they're 6 inches tall and actually worth my time, in my opinion. So that's my spiel. I don't like small figures, so I'm not going to be getting these.
That's what I thought they were. I thought they were like action figures, you know, honest to God. And they are technically. Yeah, I mean, dude, listen, that Godziburst commercial, that promo video was fantastic. And I love what they're trying to do. Now, all right, hear me out. We've seen what's the Godzilla Godzibon?
Yes.
We've seen that, right? It works with little miniature puppets and fun stuff. But what Godziburst did, they basically multiversed the fucking Godzilla franchise. And I don't understand Japanese, so everything was in Japanese with no subtitles, right? But dude, there were different Earths and they were going to different worlds to have these fucking. This shit literally was the original Secret Wars. This was, we're going to take these characters, we're going to place them over here, and they're going to fight. And that was dope. And they were using these figures, and it looked good. Rob, what I didn't know, though, was that these things were going to be about 3 fucking inches. Maybe I wasn't reading the group chat. But at the same time, to be fair,
I don't think you were, because I said these were going to be small figures.
Well, to me, come on. To me, small figures is 7 inches, bro. That's a small figure.
That's not a small figure. What do you want about?
What are you talking about? Them Super 7s? Them Super 7s?
Yeah, the Ultimates are not small figures. The reactions are.
Oh, those are 7. Right. Okay, listen. See what happens when the brain gets skewed after a couple of brews?
Yeah. The reactions are 3 inches tall, just like these are going to be.
Fuck that! Let's fucking go, Godziburst! Let's fucking go! Although, listen, you're not as detailed as that Super 7 shit that I began, because those are dope. And I'll pay $20 a pop for those. But you telling me I can get a couple of Bandai's for fucking $6, $7, $8 tops? I'm in. And not for nothing. That fucking Mothra, the one that's like white, translucent. Oh my God. Give it to me, baby. Give it to me. Oh, Gam Gams, I'm sorry. I'm not on your side anymore.
Yeah, it don't matter. I already knew it was going to be a hill I die on.
We all die on one hill. You know that. You know that, right?
And it's Pumpkin Hill.
Was that?
You know, it's the Fighting Freak Knuckles, and we in Pumpkin Hill. You ready?
Okay.
Don't let it get to me. Just go creep. It's not Halloween time yet. All right, we can't be rapping that.
You know, it's funny though. That pumpkin spice shit is everywhere out here. I had to drive like 3 miles to get the wife some pumpkin coffee thing, and I just looked at her like, don't say nothing when I watch AEW Forbidden Door later today with my fucking 12-pack. Don't you tell me shit, girl. Anyway, Spider-Man says, I'm about to burst too. That's funny. Saves me some good God almighty. Shelf space. I am just as bad as JR. JR, I love you. Da-da-da. Monsterverse. A very appealing MSRP with an even more unappealing import fee. Vis-a-vis, as above, so below. Hey,
Yes.
hey, wait, were you listening to my poem? I wrote that in my poem. All right. Monsterverse wrote that.
As of right now, yeah, there is no confirmed US release for these. And as of right now, I think the only way you can get these without getting an $80 to $200 duty fee charge is off of Amazon Japan, where you would have to pay DHL shipping just to get them in. So,
which would be what? Rough.
Could be anywhere between, like, if you got all of them, probably like a hefty $30.
Okay, so all right, wait. So you're telling me you get all 10 figures in the first wave plus Chakras?
You get 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 figures.
Okay.
They're all on Amazon Japan.
And that would cost you, just that alone would cost you what, about $100?
Maybe a little bit less than that, because like I said, everything is $7 to $8 except for the Imagination set, which has Heat Ray Godzilla, Firefighter Kiryu, Burning Hedorah, and Ice Blue Mothra. That's going to be like $30.
So I could get that and then pay a $30 fucking shipping fee. I'm with that.
Yeah, it's not bad.
That's not bad. It's not bad. Especially, listen, because this shit looks like it has more articulation than a Super 7 3-inch.
Yeah, because I think these are all ball joint oriented, save for maybe the knees. So, yeah, I mean, you're not just going to get arms, legs, and a tail. I think you're going to get at least mouth and head, although some reactions do have head movement, so can't say that much. But
yeah,
I mean,
definitely you can't open their mouth. You can't do that.
Yeah, and these you totally can. So, well, some of them, not all of them.
Hey Rob, you know what I really love about Super 7 though?
What's that?
Boxes. Oh my God, Rob! Look at these.
Look
boxes.
at that packaging. That is literally your favorite packaging. It's literally the same packaging as the Super 7s. The reactions.
No, it looks better. Look at these things. They're gorgeous. They're gorgeous. I would order them, and I will never even take them out of the Amazon box. They stay in there forever. When the world is over and the future finds the Primitive War fucking movie, in the case, they're gonna find this shit still in the Amazon box. They're gonna say, "What's this?" They're gonna unearth one of the greatest fucking card boxes I've ever seen in my life. I fucking love these things. I love these things more than I love the fucking promo video that they came from. Good God Almighty! I'm sorry, Game Gams. I love you. I love you to death. You're wrong. Oh, these are dope. I'm sorry. I had to do it. This is so fucking. Look at this shit, bro. Could you imagine you walk through Walmart and see this shit on the fucking rack? Oh, The whole cart is it's full. It's fucking full.
And what's cool about some of these are some of them are gimmicky. Hidora, going off of the fucking some of the promos I've seen of these, Hidora is able to shoot its flying form from outside of its arm, on the underside of its arm. Rose form Biolante is going to come with rubber vines that you can just fuck about with.
Oh, like in the video.
Yeah, and Mothra is going to come packaged with Kiryu's backpack and his mounted arm laser fuckers. It seems like they're really just kind of taking a slice of what Trendmasters used to do and just doing it now. Ultimately, a lot less better looking, to be completely honest, but yeah.
That's, you know what, that's fair. You know what really kills me? So here's the deal. Baby G1, okay? I wouldn't say baby. Fucking 6 to 7 year old G1 is walking through Woolworth, okay? If y'all motherfuckers know, you old like me. Walking through Woolworth. That's where I used to buy my fucking Star Wars toys. And sees this, he dies. He dies, goes to heaven, reincarnates, and then he does a fucking show every fucking Friday. This, listen, I love my Super 7s. I love you, Super 7. I ain't lying when I tell you, you are up, thumbtacked on my wall. But these motherfuckers, this is a box art, baby. This is something, I never take them out the box. Except for maybe that I will buy 3 of those Mothra, Kamakuris, and Shakuris figures. Because good God Almighty, I don't put them everywhere. I put them everywhere. I put them under my wife's pillow. She'd be freaked out. I don't care. That's what I would do. I love these things. I fucking yo, I love these things. Bandai is like, we're coming for you, Super 7. Let me ask you a question, Rob.
Yeah.
Say you're Super 7. All right?
Okay.
You see this shit.
Okay.
Do you start to rethink your what you're gonna put out next? Do you start to rethink how you package your figures, or you just still do what you do because it sells?
Do what I do because it sells, because in this realm, as of right now, it's in Japan, it's not in America. Super 7 is not in Japan, they're in America.
Okay.
Super 7 isn't legally sold in Japan.
No, they've only sold it like mom and pop shops where they bought it from American stores and just, reselling them.
Yeah.
Time out. Are you telling me that I can make a small amount of money by selling my Super 7s to people in Japan?
Yes.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, the Japanese yen isn't worth nearly as much as the U.S. dollar, so you may want to research what would an uptick price be, and then convert that to yen and see what.
True story. I was just making that all up. I'm not selling my Super 7s. I love these motherfuckers.
You gonna have them buried with you, bro?
Well, I did, and I told this to my wife, and she just looked at me with that look like, you stupid. I said, listen, when the time comes, melt all of this shit down and put it on me. Fuck wrapping me up in wraps like a mummy. Melt that shit on me. I want to be carbonite in fucking plastic. Yes, that's what I want. Knowing her, she's just going to burn me and throw me in the water. Fuck.
But yeah, if I was Super 7 and I saw this, I mean, even if these things came to the US like right now, it's two fucking way different markets, no matter what way you look at it. Because these are 100% made for kids. This is, whether you're an adult kid or a kid, these are made to just be played with. When it comes to reactions, I see them more as just collectibles. I mean, like, yeah, you can buy them for your kid and you could play with them, sure. But these have more of like that toyetic appeal to them. Whereas reaction, I mean, me personally, I don't want to play with them. I'll pose them. But I don't want to mash them together and fucking have a fucking crazy day with them or anything.
No. I mean, that's Bandai's specialty, is making toys that you actually play with.
Yeah. So, like, I don't see, like, even when these things eventually do come to America in the next maybe 3 to 4 years, because Bandai is slow, I really can't see this affecting Super 7, and I've seen some critically silly takes of people saying that these figures look better than Super 7 reactions, and I'm just sitting here like,
Yeah, I wouldn't say that. I mean, you look at this. Look at the card right there. The big one, the Godzilla. Like it's goofy looking. That being said, I fucking still love it.
yeah.
I fucking love it. But yeah, that's a 91. Oh God.
Yeah, that don't look like no one.
No! You don't do my boy like that. Come on, man.
I mean, the big joke going around is like, why do all these figures look decent except for Godzilla? And I'm just like, he could look worse.
No, but it's true though. It's true. Biollante looks fucking beautiful in rose form. I love her. Mothra, and I really do want that fucking, what was it called? The ice blue, crystal blue. Oh God.
I don't even know what that's officially like fucking referred to as, because the Imagination set listing just says Godzilla, Mechagodzilla, Mothra, and Hedorah. There's like no like.
Okay, so it's just like fan naming right now.
Yeah, we'll have to wait for the packaging to come out and somebody who knows how to properly read Japanese to say anything about it.
Gotcha. My prediction from earlier today is not coming true. It's definitely one of them podcasts. This is definitely one of them podcasts. Because again, I can't stop gushing over this as I that packaging tickles me. Me too, Spider-Man. You have no idea. And talking about telling my wife to melt down my figures and bury me with them. Plastic Man G1. Now, you don't understand this, Spider-Man. I've got an affinity for Plastic Man, period. I love that motherfucker. Used to watch the cartoon back in the day, but Plastic Man is, you know, like in Marvel, the Omega level mutant. Plastic Man is an Omega level metahuman in the DCU. That's a fact. I'm not making it up. Plastic Man is one of those deals. Eel O'Brien, baby. And I had to buy every single one of those stupid ass Justice League Uncle Todd figures just so I could have a Plastic Man. And I got them, and I don't care. I love them. Yeah. Jesus. But all right.
Yeah.
Bandai is coming through hardcore with this Godziburst, right? Godziburst. I love it. Again.
In y'all's opinion.
What?
I mean, in y'all's opinion.
Yo, Rob, you know, I've had Game on. I've said this at the beginning of this podcast in particular. Game has been a steady, a constant. He is a crux in time. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't move him, right? But let me tell you something, brother. Game is about 2 misspoken words away from being... That's never going to happen, Games. You know I love it. But all right, listen, Bandai is doing his thing. I believe, Rob believes, Gam's the one that's like, fuck that shit. I want bigger fucking things. Bigger is better. Size does matter, correct?
No.
Sometimes it is, though, because here we go. Oh, my God Almighty in heaven. Hiya, fire! First look at Hiya's Monster X from Godzilla Final Wars Timeout. I've got to ask this question real quick. Where are we on the Hiya Godzilla timeline? Ladies and gentlemen, you have no idea. I just bought the King Ghidorah 91. Woohoo! I haven't opened it yet. But good God, that box is huge, Rob. You have it, right?
Yeah.
That box is gigantic, bro. Fuck.
It is. I shudder to think what some of the upcoming figures boxes are going to be like.
Oh, good Lord have mercy. So I listen, my local toy shop got that shit. I saw a post about 5 hours after it was posted. I called them right up. Yo, y'all got that 91 Hiya King Ghidorah still out there, crackhead style. I was like, yes. All right, I'm coming to get it. What's the price? You give me the price. I was like, oh wow, that's okay. Way better than I thought. I thought that shit was going to be a little more than what I paid for it, because my local toy store has been jacking up the prices because of, unlimited power and all that shit, right?
Yeah.
Good price was, I was sold. I was okay with the price I was sold it for. Literally, I'll tell you the fucking price. It was like, I bought it for like $124.
That's not bad.
Yeah, I was happy with that. I was like, yeah, I can do that. I spent about $244 because I walked into the Uncle Todd section and wow, they had things I needed and things I wanted for over a year, and it was there, and it was at a decent price as opposed to what Amazon was trying to charge me $100 some odd, and I was like, yeah, because I need this Bane. Period. All right, I digress. 12.
13.
Thank you. Hiya is dropping a Monster X. Where are we at on the timeline? Why are we jumping from right now? I just got 91. I know the 2000 is coming out. That's about all I know. And now we're in Final Wars. What the fuck is happening? And yes, Gams, I'm going to start with you.
Mm-hmm. Oh, goodness gracious. This fucking figure looks phenomenal. I've always been a big pretender for Hiya ever since they started to come out because, they're actually affordable figures that actually look good, in my opinion. So them getting this and all those other announcements like Tiamat and which looks beautiful, and other fucking Monsterverse stuff, bro, Hiya's on fire. I'm just so enamored and impressed with them as a company, and I only own one, unfortunately, because of financials, but it's fine because I still support them from afar.
That's it.
That's it. I don't know. Hiya. I can't really contribute to the conversation because I'm not that deep in the figure collecting business anymore because I've been broke. I'm so far behind that I have nothing else to add. I'm sorry.
No, you ain't. Don't apologize. Rob, what are we looking at here?
We're looking at a monster that listens to exclusively 3 Days Grace and Skillet.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, there's Dead Ad. What is going on?
Yeah, the dead space there was like, what the fuck?
I mean, it's cool. It's Monster X. It's Monster X. Hiya says that it'll be out by Q3 next year. We'll see how that goes. They're moving and trucking along pretty decently this year. Digression. And yeah, I mean, it looks cool. It looks nice. I'll pick it up for sure. I mean, one of the biggest complaints that I saw from the SH Monster Arts version is just that the tail kept popping off, and seeing as how this one is more than fucking likely going to be bendy wire, that's cool. I'm about that. Whatever have you. Oh, fuck. Son of a bitch. I don't really have much else to add because I like Monster X, but I don't know. I don't know how else to. I'm not like initially excited for it.
Is it because you don't like this movie?
No, it's like again, I like Monster X as a design. It's just I'm waiting for other things from Hiya that I'm a lot more excited for than this. And upon the reveal, this wasn't exactly the figure that I was expecting, which is cool. But at the same time, it's not something that I'm going to be like jumping for joy once it finally comes in. Now that could change once it finally comes in, because looking at a picture of a figure and holding the figure for yourself in your hands, it's a completely different story. But
with how Monster X is designed, he's going to translate very well into an action figure form. Very well.
That's how I thought. That's exactly what I thought. When I saw these pictures earlier today, I was like, you got to be fucking kidding me. Because Monster X is just such a cool design. And I've got the Bandai, pretty big guy too. It's not bad at all. Very detailed. And I bought that shit at Forbidden Planet, 14th Street in New York City, right across the street from that UA theater. Good God Almighty, I missed that spot. But this, the detail, the articulation, this is if this is gonna be a $50 to $60 figure, I am with it all together, and I can't wait. I can't wait. But here's my question. And Rob, I gotta ask you this question.
Okay.
This Final Wars, what is Hiya doing? They're jumping around. If they're dropping Monster X, we can absolutely. I mean, look, Godzilla in Final Wars is one thing. Monster X is just an original character, but so was Gigan. When you think about the leaps and bounds they took with Gigan, the reimagining Gigan, like, yeah, Hedorah's got a penis hand apparently, but are we going to see anything else from this line? They have to. If Hiya's dropping this, like, we got to get something else, right? Like, there's got to be more Final Wars, right?
Hopefully, more than likely, because this is Hiya, not Bandai. So I can definitely see more Final Wars coming eventually from Hiya. I won't be able to tell you when, because there really is no rhyme or reason to it all. Hiya does what they want whenever they do want, and whenever Toho approves it. So, who knows? Probably not going to see another Final Wars announcement for the rest of the year, more than likely coming out of Hiya. And it's probably going to take a while before they get to the full cast, but I have a feeling it's going to take longer than I think a lot of people are really like thinking of, because we're in pre-Supernova and the Monsterverse is Hiya's bread and butter. So
that's true. Fuck.
Yeah. And
there was a Shimo. There was a Shimu. Shimo, whatever the fuck that thing is. I hate that fucking movie. But there was a Hiya figure there when I bought my King Ghidorah 91. I gave it a look and I rolled my eyes. I said, fuck you, stupid. Give me my 91 King Ghidorah. Sorry.
No, it's fine. It's just, like, I think we'll see more out of Hiya than we've ever seen out of Bandai in terms of articulated figures when it comes to Final Wars. Definitely. And that's not saying too much because they've done so little, but I think in time we'll have a sizable Final Wars cast from Hiya as long as everything keeps going according to plan. And God help everybody and anybody who collects Hiya when they drop their Kaiser Ghidorah.
Okay, that's the one I want. Like, honest to God. Like, they do me some Kaiser Ghidorah. Yeah. Hopefully by that time, though, tariffs might be rescinded. You know what I'm saying? That's the timeline I'm looking at.
We'll have a different president by the time that thing gets announced.
Right. That's the hope, right? That's the hope and dreams. My thing is crazy, right? Games. This is what drives me nuts with Hiya. The Monsterverse shit, definitely, right? I've got, I think, 3 Monsterverse figures from Hiya. I just got my King Ghidorah 91 yesterday. I fucking love it, right? I didn't even open it yet. But we go from what we know, right? We know that there's going to be a Godzilla 91 figure. We know that there's going to be a 2000 Godzilla figure. And now we know right now that there's going to be a Monster X 2004 figure. There's so much in between all of that. So much. And Final Wars aside, because that is just, Destroy All Monsters anniversary when it should have been Godzilla 54's anniversary. I digress. What are we missing, and what do you want, Gam Gam?
I want, ideally, even though it's never going to happen, I want Godzilla 1998. I want Godzilla 1998 because Godzilla 1998 would be the literal bee's knees for action figure articulation when it comes to a Godzilla figure. And third-party 3D printer figure makers have already proved that. So, that's my ideal, would be the Godzilla 1998.
I'm with you. Fuck.
But as for any others, I mean, I'd love more Showa representation. Obviously, I'd love some. I'd love some more Millennium era figures, and maybe get wild and do some manga figures, because they're in the Asian countries, they're in the Asian territories, and nobody makes figures based on the Godzilla mangas. So why not?
Rob, you think that's a Toho issue? Like, you can't make that crazy super Godzilla with like Biollante coming out of its chest, King Ghidorah wings, all that crazy fun stuff?
Oh, it's 100% a Toho issue, because everybody and their mother has likely wanted to try and make that into a figure, and here we are.
Gam Gam's actually put a good point up. The people with 3D printers that actually know what they're doing. I want to give a shout out to Rick San. Oh my God, he's on Instagram, but he was doing figures and they operate out of Mexico, and they just got hit with basically they can't ship shit out without it costing $1 billion. Rick San Customs, that's the name. And it's unfortunate because someone like that could possibly work around and make a figure of a Godzilla manga. You know what I mean? That super duper Godzilla, uber Godzilla, if you will. We just can't get it now because, for now, because things are the way they are. Rob, this figure just got announced, the other day, right?
Today.
We're not looking forward to this for at least until 2027, around this time?
Maybe around this time next year. I mean, it really does depend, because Hiya have said themselves there really is no schedule. It happens when it happens. And the next figure that's on its way out is Beast Glove Kong, so we still have to get through Heat Ray 91, GMK 2003, 2000 Heat Ray, 2014 Heat Ray. There's a lot on the docket for that of Hiya, a lot, and it grows by the month. But yeah, they said Q3 2026. It could be longer than that, and I don't know. I'm just thinking it's going to be pretty funny if Scar King comes out after Supernova's in theaters.
Good God, the scars don't remain. Come on, man. Let's get it together.
Well, there's red tape when it comes to shit like that, and it's like it makes sense, but it's stupid. the whole 9 yards. And unfortunately, when it comes to companies that aren't Bandai, you have to adhere to rules set by Toho.
Nah, I feel you. I just used the line from my poem from earlier. That's why.
Well, still,
I'm trying to pimp it. You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm trying to do.
yeah.
I'm trying to pimp my poetry, ladies and gentlemen. Listen. Next year, I'm going to start a brand new channel. It's the G Show Poetry Show. It's going to be bad, but it's going to be fun. Let's get into some comments real quick before we move on to the next one.
All right.
Spider-Man. I can retire my I think I read that already. No, I can retire my SHMA version and buy this when it releases in holiday 2026. You ain't lying.
Factual.
Yeah. Factual.
Monsterverse Rodans talking like we want to hear. After Final Wars Goji is revealed, we can finally move on to good kaiju like Zilla. That's the one I want. I'll be honest. I'm with you, Gam Gams. Give me a 98. Give me a Zilla. Come on now. On highest flavor. Oof. Spicy, baby. Let's go.
Yes. I would like 2 separate figures. I would like Zilla from 2004, and I would like Godzilla 1998.
And the in-between brown version of the animated series. Make it so.
Make it so.
The sooner Snore Wars? Spider-Man, what? The sooner Snore Wars figures are done, the better, to be honest. You are the worst Spider-Man I've ever met in my life.
Correct!
There it is. I was waiting for it.
Hell yes, Gam. I'll buy 4 of those G98s.
Factual.
Spider-Man. I have Rick Sands figures. His Winston 94 figure is cool. That was the one I wanted so bad, right? And I'm like, all right, how can I pay? It was PayPal. And I was like, fuck, my PayPal is not. There is some weird shit happening with my PayPal. I don't use it no more. But I found the workaround. And I should have put that in. I should have implemented that a long time ago. But, all right, listen. Oh, shit. When I tell you, I did not think we were going this far, but we are this far. There is one more topic to go, and that's the fucking fun time here. Wait a minute as I do this. Here we go. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It's the last Friday of the month, and you know what that means. It's time for Unpopular Opinion. And yes, there are 3 of us here, but we've got 4 unpopular opinions tonight. And the 4th one comes in the form of G73, a.k.a. Megzy, a.k.a. my brother Chase, who wanted to get it out last week, but I said, no, but we can record it and we can put it up. And he was like, okay. So we did just that. And Rob, Gams, I hope you don't mind. I'm going to throw this one up first.
By all means.
It is about 11 minutes of, you'll hear us in the background, but it's about 11 minutes of Brother Chase ranting and raving. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen, unpopular opinion, Brother Chase's Let's Make It Happen, Cappin'. All right, so Brother Chase, you're not here right now, but you're here with us spiritually. What is your unpopular opinion?
My unpopular opinion is I really think Jay and Silent Bob is some of the most boring, stupidest shit I've ever seen.
Whoa. Cut him off.
I do not like those movies at all.
Damn.
I think Kevin Smith, I have a lot of problems with Kevin Smith. I don't like his writing or his takes on Godzilla, actually. I have never liked Jay and Silent Bob. I have never liked Clerks. I really don't like those movies. I really don't like those. realm of writers, Kevin Smith and Jay Muse, or I don't know if it's Muse or Matthews. I can't remember.
Muse.
I really don't like. I really don't like that creative force. I don't find those movies funny or entertaining. Almost kind of like Happy Gilmore 2.
Wow! Jesus
Yeah,
Christ!
yeah. I'm going there. It's making people upset. I know, but that's the truth. I get like this. I don't know. I don't like people more than I normally do when those movies are on, or if I hear when those people talk. So yeah.
Come on, man! Come on, man! Motherfuck, motherfuck, noise. Right, come on, man. That shit is dope. $15, little man. Put that shit in my hand. Come on, man. It's so good. What?
You know, there was actually something I was gonna say. But, in all honesty, that actually was going to be my unpopular opinion. Was I thought Happy Gilmore 2 was terrible. That was going to be my unpopular opinion, but we've been talking about Kevin Smith and stuff, and that's kind of what I think on. But yeah, Kevin Smith and that whole crew, those movies, those aren't they just don't do it for me, fam.
Listen, I mean, again, this is unpopular opinion, so we all have
I
our
know.
right.
I'm sorry for rustling jimmies and puckering butts.
Hey, no, listen.
I haven't heard that phrase in so long.
Seriously, listen. We've rustled jimmies and puckered butts in the past fucking 8 months that we've been doing this. Okay, and there's a couple of more months to go. So I'm just like thrown for a fucking loop because, come on, man, 37. Like, oh fuck, there's so much funny shit. Snooch to the motherfucking nooch. Like, good, for the love of God, I just bought a comic book, Archie Meets Jay and Silent Bob, and it's an R-rated Archie comic.
It's wow! I didn't know they made those.
Oh yeah, that did happen. It was a one shot, and it came out 2 months ago. I want to say, it's insane. I didn't even read it. I read like the first 3 pages, and Jay and Silent Bob pops up, and I'm like, holy shit! But damn, brother Chase, really, you don't even like Mallrats?
No.
Good God, Chasing Amy?
Good golly, bro.
Not even Chasing Amy, huh?
Must be a tri-state thing then.
It must be.
convinced.
Yeah, definitely is a great state from the tri-state. Kevin Smith, that is. If you would have said I don't like yoga hoses, I'd have been like, I bet. You know what I'm saying? But
I don't like yoga hosers either.
I'm
That's fine. That was a weird fuck off movie.
Oh, what was the one with Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez when they were a thing? Like, that was bad too. Like, really bad.
I don't know. I just remember Clerks, Jay and Silent Bob, and Mallrats.
Man, oh wow, damn, brother.
Damn, that like
They're
hurts.
just not my humor scale.
Dude,
Just don't-
this one does hurt. Usually he's like, you know, like a guy's a little movie. Okay, whatever.
Well, I was gonna go with something Shin Godzilla related, but I didn't feel like that was needed this time.
Yeah, but this one is like, dude.
You know, and what's great is I'm not gonna be here next Friday.
You mean today, as we're recording this? Is this what you?
No, bye. I'm just kidding.
The whole point of this recording is for you to say what you're saying and for us to react, which we are. Come on, man, Dogma, really?
Dog-Man?
Dogma. That
Dog
shit
Man
is-
was pretty fire though, not gonna lie. I'm sorry.
Oh my God, I am
The
shocked. Yeah,
American Dog-Man in London.
it must.
That's the sequel.
It must be a thing.
Yeah, probably the better movie.
It must be a thing from the great state
You
of
know
the
what?
tri-state.
You know what? That's another one. You know what? Yeah. We're going to have to talk about American Werewolf in London someday. But
Halloween.
Yeah.
Halloween.
Spooky season's right
Halloween.
around the corner, bruv.
Listen.
Yeah.
Listen, ladies and gentlemen. Halloween is on a Friday. We're not going to be live. We're going to pre-record that shit that Thursday. So just giving you a heads up. Halloween is on a Friday, and I am one with the Halloween tricks or treats. So maybe I'll do a live stream, legit live. Maybe I will film myself handing out trick or treats to the trick or treaters. Who knows what happens then? But Halloween, Chase, save that one for then, because I already got mine for Halloween.
All right, I'll do it.
I already got mine. My shit's mapped out, but for real, bro? Seriously? Come on.
Yeah, I really don't like those movies.
My love for you is ticking hot berserker.
No, it hurts. It hurts. I'm probably viewed as a sworn enemy, but
Chase, I don't view you as a sworn enemy because you hate Shin Godzilla. I'm not gonna view you as a sworn enemy for hating Kevin Smith.
thank you.
It's all good. It's just, it's weird because I live in this vacuum where Kevin Smith is like kind of like the guy. And it's so like hearing it from JR was one thing, but it's like now two people, it's like I need to sit back and kind of like cup my balls a little
You
bit.
know, if you want to hear his takes, well, I don't know. You might be okay with his takes on Godzilla, but I really don't like the things he says about Godzilla. He's very
Neither do I.
he's very gatekeeperish, and I just think you're an asshole if you're that way.
No, I don't like Kevin Smith's takes on Godzilla either.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me neither. But like his movies are pretty funny. Like I was born in California, but I'm mostly from North Carolina. Like where I was raised the most.
And you ended up
I
in
love-
Montana? You're a mutt.
Yeah, I'm a mutt. Like especially since I worked at a gas station, Clerks hits
Yes.
differently from me, bro.
Yes.
I've lived some of those kinds of stories, all right?
Yeah.
Movies.
I can understand that. I mean, I never worked at a gas station, but it's been pretty weird at a movie theater time and time again.
Indeed.
Gas station people have literal, I hate to say it, but they have war stories.
I'm
We
sure.
do.
Yeah.
And I only know that because I hung out with my boy when he was working at the Wawa gas station. And dog, they are nothing to fucking turn your nose at.
Oh, dude,
People,
dude.
the fuckedest people in the tri-state area show up at a gas station at 3 fucking a.m.
Yep, and that's the shift I worked was graveyard shift. I had a twacked out lady that was like high on like fentanyl or something streak through my store.
Right down. One time at the movie theater, I fell asleep for the last part of my shift because my manager told me that I was pretty much done until the night ended. And when I woke up from taking a nap in the theater, I woke up to a homeless man sleeping next to me.
Cuddle buddies.
I hope
And
you
then I had
checked
to
your
kick him
zipper.
out, which was really awkward.
I hope you checked your zipper. That was a Kevin Smith movie.
Yeah.
That was a Kevin Smith movie right there, brother. Wow. Listen, you know what? That is all right. That is a fair, unpopular opinion. Legit. And here's the deal. Is it so unpopular? Because there are a lot of people that don't like Kevin Smith. Like Rob said, it must be a tri-state thing.
Yeah.
Because I'll put it like this. The first time I saw Clerks, I was like, there's like 3 funny parts in this entire movie. But then I watched it a couple other times. Now I own it, and it's like, yeah, this is funny. It's better than Clerks 2. And I didn't see Clerks 3, to be fair. I did not see Clerks 3. But I seen Mallrats. I fucking love Dogma. Jay and Silent Bob Strikes Back. I'm sorry, but that's slapstick at its finest.
And you know what's funny is I really like slapstick humor, but I just if I can't sit through a movie and laugh like 3 times, I don't like it. And but with those movies, I never laughed once.
Wow.
It's probably because I'm the Antichrist.
Damn.
Goodness gracious, bro.
Fucking hell. Jesus.
Jeez.
This is the part of the podcast where I say unlimited power. Oh, God. Well, all right. Well, Brother Chase, validated unpopular opinion.
I know.
Shit. All right. Well, hopefully I'll see you next week.
You mean the week after the week I'm not going to be here?
And then you got to play it in real time right now. Yes, I'll see you next week. All right.
I've never done it this way before.
On to our next unpopular opinion. Unbelievable.
Indeed.
That was ladies and gentlemen, Brother Chase. Oh, but it was good that was pre-recorded, so I got to do some, while it was going on. You run around, have a good time. But, no. I agree with G73 regarding Jay and Silent Bob. Spider-Man, what? Come on, man!
Oh,
This is bad business. Bad comedy.
absolutely bad comedy.
Unbelievable. Hey, Gams, you've been stewing all fucking week. So you're going to be safe for last. I'll go first. And then Rob, and then Gams. Because my unpopular opinion is it's not going to be that long. Earlier this month, I saw Weapons. And while I liked the movie, I thought that the hype for the movie was way overrated. And I'm sick and tired of movies that are okay being way overrated. This shit needs to stop. It needs to stop now. Here's the deal. It's not even the movie's fault. It's not. Because the movie is a good movie. The problem is, and this is the unpopular opinion, the problem is people with a platform trying to fucking get free shit. Go fuck yourself. That shit ain't real. See, this is my problem. Weapons was 90 some odd % on Rotten Tomatoes. It was worth it, right? I get it. But you had people coming out the motherfucking shed screaming how good it was. They didn't even see the fucking movie yet. Stop it. Because in all honesty, Weapons is nowhere near the best movie that came out this year. Nowhere near it. And yet, you got these social media darlings claiming that it is. And it's not like a middle of the road percentage. It is an extremely high percentage. They all ride each other's coattails. It goes back to cosplayers, right? Cosplaying as a certain Marvel character, Disney character, and then all of a sudden, because they get views, Marvel, Disney, they're inviting them to their fucking premieres. They're not worth it. I'm sorry. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Bro, I lived in an era. I saw it with my own eyes where people around the fucking corner was lined up to get into that first fucking show. There was nothing that they had that they could say, yo, this is the best movie. No, we just want to see the movie. I mean, the most recent example, which is still 20 fucking years ago, was episode 3. Episode 3, where I worked, right behind me was the Ziegfeld Theater, where they fucking premiered, red carpeted that movie in New York City. I got my motherfucking tickets, me and G2, G3, my brother, Mr. Johnny Chico, we got our fucking tickets. tickets for that opening fucking preview night. We were there. And I had the fucking midnight show. But you know what was crazy? The motherfucking group, the 501s, the 501st, that group is a real thing. They were camped the fuck out for 2 weeks in line. Nobody was skipping them. Nobody. But see, nowadays, you get a fucking little bit of a fucking following on your social media. You say the right fucking things, and bam, you're in a fucking movie premiere. Stop. And when it comes to weapons, and again, it's not a bad movie at all. It's actually a great movie, but it's over fucking hyped, and it's done so more for clicks and views than the actual fucking movie. And that's a fucking pain in the ass. And you know why I say that? Because a little fucking animated movie called K-Pop Demon Hunters done dethroned the shit out of that. It's a fucking Netflix movie that was on fucking Netflix for like 3 months. Came out in theaters and took down this weapon shit. I hate it. And this is what unpopular opinion. I am sick and tired of the internet trend of trying to get movies over. I'm gonna use a wrestling analogy right now. Fuck that. Trying to get movies over that don't need to be over. Weapons is a good movie, but nowhere near is it the best movie. Nowhere near is one of the greatest horror movies. You got to stop the bullshit. You got to stop the hyperbole. You've got to fucking stop it. And people do it nowadays.
Hyperbole.
Hyperbole. I'm my bad. Like, yeah, hyperbole, hyperbole. But people do it nowadays for fucking clout and to get into the next fucking preview show. One of my favorite fucking YouTube personalities, I kind of stopped liking because they went on a rant. I think it was about Superman, if I'm not mistaken, and how they couldn't get into Superman. And they were blaming all the wrong people about it. And I sat there and I was like, why are you beefing about this, brother? Like, come on, man. You better than that. And that's when I realized people just want access to these early fucking things so they can jump on their fucking channels and they can say this, and that about a movie. Not all of us are that fucking fortunate. Okay? Seriously, I used to read the fucking newspaper, the Daily News, and I used to read the movie reviews from there. These movies weren't breaking $1 billion. They were barely breaking 100 million. But Jack Matthews told me whether or not to go see this movie and whether or not I agreed with his Godzilla 1998 opinion was because of a personal opinion. You know what I'm saying? And that's what my unpopular opinion was this month. I did like weapons, but I just felt, and I said this shit at that podcast as soon as I saw that movie, I just feel like this movie is so fucking overrated. And there are plenty of movies way better than this, not just from this year, although there is one. But fuck me, man. This is just your typical run-of-the-mill horror movie. It's good, but it ain't nothing that we all need to fucking pop off fucking champagne bottles and nuts for. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. And that's my unpopular opinion. Any rebuttals?
Not so much a rebuttal. It's just, I mean, honestly, I kind of agree with you. I mean, on the stance you're taking, because I'm so sick of seeing, oh my God, we're so back when it comes to horror, because it's coming from people who don't watch horror.
Thank you.
Half of the fucking time. It's like, oh my God, we haven't seen something good like this since Hereditary. It's like, bro, where the fuck was you when VHS Beyond came out? Where the fuck was you when Midsummer came out? Where the fuck was you when anything fucking came out? Where was you when fucking Nope came out?
Thank you! Fuck, I love that movie!
Such a great
Nope
fucking
is
movie.
such a peak movie.
Got Keith David in it. Gets a nickel stuck in his fucking skull.
That's crazy.
Fuck.
I
But
think that was my movie of the year that year, too, a matter of fact.
it was one of my favorite movies of the year because Jordan Peele just totally like yesed the entirety of that fucking thing. But you see, that's my point. All of these takes are coming from people who just don't watch horror. And I don't want to sound gatekeeperish. I don't want to sound nothing like that because I swear to you I'm not. But when I was told Weapons would change my outlook on the horror genre, I was like, all right. And I came out of it like, that was a damn good movie. It didn't change my outlook on the horror genre, though. Not at all. Because for everything that movie does right, it doesn't reinvent anything of the horror wheel. It doesn't, like, yeah, it did something different, but it didn't rewrite horror as it is. The Exorcist rewrote horror as it was.
Right.
The fucking bloom of fucking slasher films rewrote horror as it was.
Right.
It's like, yeah, Hereditary, exceptionally fucked up, atmospherically a fucking vacuum of happiness and everything that is just a pitch black void. Yes. But it's like, yo, you can like a movie and not hype it up as the third coming of Jesus Christ. And you can extra do that being a content creator wanting to get into the next fucking like preview show. You can say, this is a masterfully crafted horror film that went in ways that I was not expecting. That's all you gotta do.
Hey, Hollywood, did you hear that? Because that's exactly it. That's exactly it. Right there. Jesus Christ.
It's just factuals, bro.
Transcending horror movies, right? Like you nailed it. Exorcist. That was, you know, I remember reading shit like Dracula and Frankenstein made people sick. Oh, okay. But Exorcist was the Jaws of horror movies.
It absolutely was. It's one of the few horror movies to get a fucking Oscar.
Exactly. And then you turn it on the head and then you become, you know, you get into the niche, you get into that fandom, right? To me, I look at Evil Dead. That's one of my all-time favorite. That movie fucks me up. And even now, I watch it. I watched it 1 billion times, and I still get unnerved in certain scenes, right? It's shit like that where I can sit there and say, this movie did this to me. This movie did this to me. This movie did this to me. This movie just, it was great. It was, and again, and that's why I get mad is because I'm not trying to shit on Weapons. Weapons was a really good movie.
Indeed.
I just hate the fact that people thought it was, like Rob said, the second or third coming. Stop it. It's not. It's not. And we need to get out of that fucking mind. We got to figure out a way to get away from that shit. And again, I don't know. When the world is over and somebody finds my iMac here buried in the thing and they have access to it and they can hear us talking about this shit as well as finding Primitive War and I forgot what else
Godziburst.
Godziburst, yes. Thank you. Games, anything you got to say about this?
I haven't seen the movie, so I can't really say much.
Okay. Well then, Rob, I think it's up to you now for unpopular opinion.
All right. So it's no fucking mystery. It's no fucking surprise that Doom is one of my favorite gaming franchises of all time. I go back and I replay so very many of them, but I recently have run into an issue with that of Doom. And I might get shit for this. I might not. I'm not even sure. I know I've said it a few times, but now I really mean it. Doom 1 is a fantastic game. Doom 2, yeah, it's another good game. Doom 3, it is what it is. Doom 2016. No. I'm sorry.
No.
I'm sorry, but Doom 2016's sole thing to me in this time right now is a fairly middling game with a great soundtrack.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
I cannot for the life of me make it through Doom 2016 anymore because it is just I don't want to say the S word because I really don't believe it. But since this is an unpopular opinion, Doom 2016 is kind of slop at this point. And I genuinely can never really see myself reinstalling that game for any reason at all because I own the soundtrack digitally and physically. And the reason why and how I came to this unpopular opinion is that I've been replaying Doom Eternal. I've been replaying Doom the Dark Ages because especially for Dark Ages, there's a reason to replay it right now.
Geek.
And I've gone back to Doom 2016 and man, it's boring. It's not fun to me anymore. It doesn't get my blood pumping. It doesn't get me invested. It doesn't get me from the laying down position, which is what I have when I play video games, to the sitting upwards position and locking in. Doom 2016 was dated the second Doom Eternal came out. And Doom 2016 was
Made even more irrelevant when Dark Ages came out.
yeah, and you know, it's not just because a lot of people like to use, oh, well, it's the mechanics. And it's not even just the mechanics. It's just, I go to a Doom game, obviously, of course, to have fun, to have my little fucking power fantasy, to rock out to great tunes, and just beat the ever-loving Christ out of demons. Doom 2016 does to me what Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla 1993 did to me. It made something I love boring.
He would do that.
I gotta put an example in there because it really has gotten to that point.
I love you so much, brother. I love you.
Rob, no, says MV Rodan. I'm sorry.
Oh, shit, wait, yes!
But that's the best way I can go about describing it. And it's not just because I've played that game so much to completion, and I have. It really is like just because it's like the game has aged. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and look you in the eye and say it's a bad game because ultimately it's not. It's a great run and gun fucking FPS game. It's just at this point, going back to Doom 2016, for me personally, is like, yeah, it's like watching Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla 1993. I don't have a love for it. I don't have a joy for it. I love the soundtrack because Mick Gordon crafted something beyond all fucking expectation. He essentially helped make Doom even bigger than it already is because he said, fuck you, I'm doing what I want. And I appreciate that. That's punk rock as fuck. But Doom 2016 as a game, bro, again, I really can't see myself ever reinstalling it. And yeah, dude, that's it.
You know, I do. I can't even knock that. I like that a lot. Here's like, this is what I do, right? I know I don't like a game, but it's in a franchise, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I don't play the franchise for, let's say, 7 years. And then I say, I want to play the franchise. But for me, I got to play the fucking game that I don't like because it's a part of the franchise. When you said the Mechagodzilla thing, that's how I feel with fucking Space Godzilla. Like, I gotta watch it. I gotta watch it. When I watch this, I gotta watch it. It's not my favorite. I don't like it, but I gotta watch it. And honestly, I like what you said too. You don't like it, but the fucking soundtrack was dope. Man, when I tell you that come on, man. Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla 93. The Mechagodzilla theme, I've said this a billion times. If I ever ran for president, that is my presidential theme music right there. Boom. Bro, this shit is so fucking fire. They put it in your favorite Godzilla movie, Shin Godzilla. Come on, man. Come on. I love it.
That just like Doom 2016, I can enjoy versus Mechagodzilla 93 soundtrack outside of the movie.
Yep. No, so yeah, I totally respect that one. I do. That's crazy. But man, really, dude, Doom 2016 opens up this fucking... Well, again, I guess because I haven't finished Eternal and I haven't played Dark Ages. But that mystery that Doom 2016 opens up, man, that is some fun shit.
It is. And, you know, like, again, I'm not saying it's a bad game, like Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla 93 is a bad movie. I can't I can't enjoy it anymore just because the Doom games to follow do more for me, especially right now. And I'm not even knocking id Software for doing what they did with Doom 2016, because at that point, we were so far removed from Doom 3 and Doom 4, we had to take that fucking hard right turn. We had to...
Oh, you said Doom 4. Doom 4. Wait a minute. What Doom 4? What Doom 4? That game doesn't exist. That's like
did at one point.
No, that's like you trying to say Wolfenstein 360 existed. That game didn't exist.
Well, unfortunately, that game does exist, and the whole reason why Wolfenstein came back is because that game existed and sucked as much as it did.
I had a good time with it, but again, I'm a simple person with simple needs. I get you.
It's just Doom 2016 just don't do it for me anymore. And if I really want to have that Doom experience, I go back to Eternal and the Ancient Gods, and I go back to the Dark Ages.
That's what I really want to play. I gotta finish Doom Eternal because I do want to play Ancient Gods. I want to see how that all leads up and what it brings. And yeah, as Rob, you want to do the honors here?
Monsterverse Rodan says, "Hey, say bros catching strays tonight."
Left and right. Jesus.
That is not even a factual statement because y'all catch strays all the fucking time.
Damn.
You think so? Strong chin. Gams.
Yes.
I saved you for last because you have been on a fucking rampage this week, and I still don't get why. There are things I don't understand, but it is your turn.
Listen. Things have been happening that getting me more aggressive than usual. Don't really want to get into it. Personal shit. But I'm working on it. But when it comes to unpopular opinions, well, I suppose I shouldn't hold back too much. So let's do this. And I can't believe this has become a fucking unpopular opinion. We've talked about this franchise today, so I'll just fucking get into it. Ladies and gentlemen, just because a fan game has quote unquote fixed this game does not make it any less of a piece of shit. My unpopular opinion among the modern day 2025 Sonic the Hedgehog community is that Sonic 06 is a fucking filth. That game is broken. That game is buggy. That game has shit writing. That game has one of the worst concepts of all time, Sonic being resurrected from death by a human princess kissing him. It is the most incoherent bullshit fucking time travel plot since Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah in 1991. Hey, bros, catching strays. Hey, say bros, catching strays.
You just compared King Ghidorah 91 to Sonic 06?
Yes, I did.
That is the greatest, most terrible fucking comparison to make. I love it. Keep going. Keep going.
The game was literally touted as one of the worst games of all fucking time, and here come these literal fucking children flooding social media going, no, Sonic 06 was great, actually. It was my first Sonic game. Yeah, I can fucking tell. All right? You go, oh, but Project 06, but Project 06 fixed the game. Project 06 just highlighted, yeah, admittedly, the level design was pretty decent to fine in some cases in that game, and that's about the only thing they fucking finished in that fucking game, all right? A fan game's existence, a fan-made remake of that game's existence does not all of a sudden make it a good fucking game. It's not, it never will be, and y'all need to get the fuck over yourselves. That game is trash. Stop saying it was good. It was never good. It's still, to this day, one of the worst games of all fucking time, right up there with Bubsy 3D and Superman 64.
Listen. I'm a little disappointed with you. But I'm not going to say why. I am going to say why, but I'm not going to explain in detail why. But I am a little disappointed in you because what I thought you were going to go off on, you didn't go off on. And now I'm sitting here saying, does Gam still have that one up his sleeve? I'm pretty sure you do.
What you mean? What you mean? What me and Rob were talking about earlier today? Listen. If you want to fucking talk about...
I'm talking about Monday, motherfucker.
Monday.
Yeah.
When it comes to wrestling?
No. Listen, and I'm not gonna go crazy, and I don't want you to. If you,
I just need you to remind me. I don't remember what I fucking had for dinner yesterday. So,
but I don't want to spoil it. I don't want you to spoil it either because you didn't do it. But this is what I thought. You were saying that a popular brand has now become horse.
Horse.
It's a popular brand that's been around since.
Oh!
Yeah! Yes. So shut your head. That's what I thought this was gonna be.
No. I got way too mad at the Sonic the Hedgehog community this week over this stupid bullshit.
Got you. I'm just saying that one might have been a more unpopular opinion in my opinion. I'm saying I'm old. Hey, son of a bitch, I get you. You're young, Sonny. I'm old.
Unfortunately, Ray, this is something that happens fairly frequently in the Sonic community these days. A lot of people like to say that Sonic 06 was a perfectly fine game because they learned through their childhood to play around the bugs and the issues. So they think that it's factually a great game, when in reality, it's fucking not. And your little fan game that, hey, they put in the work, they did their shit, congrats to them. They think that existence is okay to allow and say that Sonic 06 is an acceptable piece of media when it is most certainly not. It did irreprehensible fucking damage to Sonic's identity as a video game franchise, the whole 9 yards. So, bro, like, yeah, this needed to be said.
Okay. And again, like respectfully, for me, Sonic was. I got a Sonic 2 T-shirt because I pre-ordered the game at Toys R Us way back before any of y'all were born. Okay, maybe Rob, but he might have been one. Who knows?
Pretty sure we were both alive for that one.
Oh, Game Sue. Wait. Oh, shit.
Me too.
When did Sonic come out?
When did what?
When did Sonic 2 come out?
Sonic the Hedgehog 2 came out in 1992.
How old were you?
I was still in the womb.
Yeah. I got a T-shirt while you were still in the womb. That's what I'm trying to say. But anyway, I digressed. 14.
Actually, technically, because I was born in October, I wasn't even conceived yet.
You win, yeah, yabba dibba yabba dabba doo.
Yeah, it was released November 21st, 1992.
Yeah, and it takes 9 months for a fetus to gestate. So yeah, I had to have been conceived in January or February. So no, it was before I was conceived.
What about you, Rob? You was living when Sonic 2 popped out?
Yeah, because I was born in April of 92.
Oh,
so you were little babby.
I was little Bobby.
Let's go. Boom. Spider-Man. Da-da-da. The same kid said Sonic Slippery Heroes was good too. It happens again with 06 now.
Also factual, because Sonic Heroes needs to learn when to stop. A lot of the time.
Yeah.
I don't understand how we went from Adventure 2 to Heroes, but Jesus tap dancing Christ.
Monster Frodan. We lost those long quills thanks to 06. Now we're stuck with corporate short quills still Sonic. Okay.
Listen, Monsterverse Rodan. Long Quill Sonic still lives. You just got to play Sonic Speed Simulator on Roblox.
Absolutely do not play that because Gam will try and swindle you.
No, I will not. No, I will not. I am actually retired from the training hub now.
Ladies and gentlemen, do not take Gam's at his word at all. He swindles children.
No, I don't do that anymore. I have all the skins and everything I ever wanted. Now I'm just playing the game legit.
Anymore.
Anymore.
That doesn't detract from the fact that you have swindled children.
Listen, it is not my fault that these kids list their skins for under what the value list lists them as, and then I buy them and then list them for what the list value has them for and make profit, all right? It's not my fault!
It is your fault because you're taking advantage of the youth. And
I am teaching the youth about economics, all right?
You hate economics! What are you talking about?
So what you're telling me right now is that you're a scalper.
Yes. I am a digital skin scalper on this game.
Listen, you're not only a scalper with the skins, but you're a scalper with the WWE.
Yeah.
Oh, man, listen. Oh, my God. You know what? Yes, we went over. We should not have went over. I swear to God, I thought I was bringing this in at 2:30, maybe 2:15. But we are here now, 3:08. Here we go. I fucking love it. Oh, man, listen. Nothing better than a fucking Friday with the fellas having a good fucking time.
Absolutely.
Especially at the end of the month, because the unpopular opinion is so all over the place.
In case you didn't know, this just popped up. I should have mentioned this when we were talking about it in the actual topic. But also in Sonic Racing CrossWorlds, Pac-Man is going to be in it. Yeah. And Pac-Man is going to have a Sonic level in his upcoming game, Pac-Man World 2 Repack.
Where you can play as both Pac-Man and Sonic.
And Sonic, yeah.
See, that's the type of crossovers I want, and I want Nintendo to do it, and I need Nintendo. Nintendo, come on, it's coming to your console. throw somebody up there. Not unpopular, throw somebody popular. I'm not asking for Mario or Luigi.
Dude, we're never getting a Mario and Sonic crossover platform game ever.
I know, that's what I'm saying. But you know, I'm just saying, like, again, Green Toad. Just give me Green Toad. That's all I'm saying. But listen, ladies and gentlemen, that will do it. As Monsterverse Rodan says, thanks, Rob. And Spider-Man swings in at the end and says, wow, I'm going to do something I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna say my poem again one more time right before we get out of here. Y'all all right with that? Of course you are. So, one last time as Spider-Man comes in with I love you all, Spider-Man. Trust me when we tell you.
We love you too.
Yes.
Straight up.
Big love.
All right. Nope. You know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go wax it. Right? Yeah. There we go. Waxing poetic. It's so bad, but it's good. One last time before we leave, I'm going to do my poem again. Space God, Star King. Someone claims to have seen something. Is it peak with the details leaked? A fandom goes mad. My curiosity's piqued. City walls, Titan wars. Lightning strikes. A star god soars. 2 peas, 1 pod. 1 a king, 1 a fraud. But as above, so below. Hollowed earth, lava, snow. King of his domain, he let them all out. The scars don't remain. He's got all the clout. But which brew hits the witch's stew? When the witches stew on which brew to use? You're barking up the wrong tree, for we might not even see she. Gaia, green goddess, but a land sea. Everyone wants to know if your bio's hacked, B. See, you gotta toe the line or they'll hoe you out for speaking words that's not from their mouth. And on that note, I'll end it here. Space God, Stars King. Legendary. Fuck yeah.